Damn, even I heard that.
Okay. Pie, how the fuck do you do that? We're live.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that was great.
Great way to open session.
This is the second time, at the very least, that I've seen that Pie gets in the first word after we go live.
I am so sorry.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
Get started.
You all.
And remember to unmute us when you're done.
You're not muted, that's the problem. Hi guys, this is Wanderers. My name is Hikaru. I'm the DM. And these are my... Oh, I also play Guy, the rogue bard halfling. And these are my terrible, terrible players.
Hey, I'm not terrible. I'm a good...
You're
I'm
all
a good girl.
terrible.
I'm a good girl.
Gwen, roll deception.
Uh-huh.
Disadvantage.
I'm the good girl Gwen. I play Veritas. She is a sweet cherry pie. No, that's cherry pie. Never mind. I'm sorry. She's a sweet apple pie. She's a wholesome American girl. She's a tiefling, albino tiefling rogue, / warlock. And yeah, enjoy your wholesomeness.
Hi, I'm Sho. I play Paxis, the apple pie's husband, and currently the one who's having a really stressful couple of weeks. Also, he's a paladin, / warlord, / human, / little shit. Anyway.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I play Leilani, who is a Demon Fae Blade singer, and one of the few people here who has not multiclassed at this point. And she has a lot of issues.
I'm the actual pie instead of these fake-ass people over... I'm looking at you, Gwen.
I'm an apple pie, you're a cherry pie.
No, I'm flipping you off. I play Realtar. He is totally a little piece of shit. And, need a good whack on the head with a stick, a la Rafiki. He is a vampire cleric.
Hi, I'm Fury. I play Kazaria, who is once was a tiefling, is now totally not dead, we swear. And she is an invoker to the Raven Queen.
So cool. So many Raven Queen followers in this group. It's almost like death follows you around. Oh, wait.
It does.
Ouch.
I mean, that's kind of the point.
Alright, so last we left off, we had a epic encounter in which your Pax's arch nemesis crashed airship into the fortress that you guys wanted to use. The other two airships that he had also crashed and burned. Probably somewhere inside the fortress because, you know, that's what you do when you want to deny someone some strategic thing, I guess.
I thought you said they crashed on the mountain.
I changed my mind
fortress.
halfway through the session. Edges, but yeah, like the sides of the city got rained on by crashing airships. Thanks for your commentary, Garm. I'm gonna assume the volume of everything is great. And yeah, so you guys had just finished. David was extracted by his god, who apparently isn't done with him yet, scaring you all into thinking he was gone and become a wanderer or something.
Ugh.
I mean,
Wrong color.
He's related to Pax. He could be.
He totally is compatible, yes.
Ugh.
Okay, I have lowered them to like 40%. Is that better? Unfortunately, I already have the microphone in front of me, and that's like as loud as I can get.
Who do you need to turn down?
All of you fuckers. Yeah,
Maybe
my
you need to
microphone
see what I
is
can
really
do.
low. My microphone is really low, so like the rest is.
Huh.
All right, guys, talk.
Talk.
Okay.
Blah blah blah.
Hey,
I-
Franz.
I turned
I'm
my
talking.
output volume down. Let me know if this helps at all.
I'll try that too.
Maybe you need to turn your microphone up.
It's at the max settings. I can't. Like, I literally cannot get it any higher.
Huh.
Well then,
I've cranked
some
my output.
balls
Does that
into it
help?
and talk louder.
I try. Okay, so that's about as good as it's gonna get. Is that better, Garm? Okay, yeah, he said that's better.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, he said that's better.
Good job.
I have the chat open.
Okay, cool. So all that happened. You have the ruins of Garenhold to take stock of your surroundings. Kay and Marissa are with you. Elazar makes his way back alone.
Alone.
He lost. Wait,
He didn't.
did he lose his whole squad?
I don't know, but he approaches hurt.
Everyone's tapped out of heals, aren't they?
I'm
I
checking.
have potions.
I have potions too, and I might still have one inspiring word.
Because he looks pretty bad.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna look at Elazar and be like, good job, you didn't die. And then his healing surge value plus 12.
So he heals.
Okay.
So he heals his healing surge value plus 12.
Yeah.
He
looks thankful. Thanks. They're not all dead, but I left them in one of the buildings recovering. It was a lot of nights. If it wasn't for the Warforged, we'd probably all be dead.
Which makes me even gladder that we actually got them.
Oh, yeah. Well, I really want to rest, but there's things we still need to do.
That bloodstone?
Yes. I also want to see the state of the cathedral now, because I want to know how badly they damaged the inside.
Oh, crap. I'm going to mentally command the Warforged to remove the explosives that we planted around the cathedral. And
What?
make sure that they don't blow up. Because remember, we did that as a last resort?
I don't remember doing
I don't remember this.
I do because
I said it.
yeah, no,
and we had a
Leilani was
conversation.
very, very against it.
Mhm.
But the only reason that Leilani agreed to it was because
Right. the
if we
last
go
resort.
down, we do not want Davit to have this, and if this is
And we
the only
want
way
to
we can
do
do it.
something to destroy that bloodstone if we couldn't disenchant it.
Right, because I was like, wait, if you blow up that place and we survive, you're going to bury the
Uh-huh.
bloodstone. Okay,
Yep.
yes, I remember.
Yep. So I'm ordering the Warforged to do that.
What explosives did you use?
I don't remember, but
I
they're
think-
it's a military area, so I wouldn't have been surprised if there were some, because you did say we managed to scrounge some up. You just
Okay.
never actually...
Don't remember, but sure.
They were in fact non-specific explosives.
Okay. All right. Well, the Warforged, you are down to 3 working Warforged.
Well, crap.
That's not a lot.
No, I'm gonna look at Elazar and ask him if he knows anybody who can fix them. Because we're gonna need those if we're gonna defend this place.
Yeah.
Warforged, that would require magic.
Right. So, the magic... the college.
Magic and probably a tinker of some kind.
Yeah, gnomes.
So we're SOL.
I mean, we could always get in contact with some of our friends over the Magic Continent.
Maybe.
See if they've
We
got
are-
somebody.
For the very near future, SOL.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I
Let's-
wouldn't necessarily
I want
throw them out. And here he kind of exchanges glances with the others and then looks at Pax. Because if the rumors are true, if the stories are true. You know how these Warforged were created, right?
Didn't they have the souls of warriors put in them?
Yeah. Corpse
What?
warriors.
I'm sorry,
Huh?
what warriors?
Cords.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yes.
guessing this happened 5 years ago.
No, this
no,
happened
these
a
are
lot longer than
old.
that.
Yeah.
Oh?
This happened before Bane was first sealed,
Huh.
like long before.
It wasn't against their will or anything. They accepted this. They wanted to keep helping.
Some of the things in this world are weird.
I think it's kind of cool.
I'm not saying it's not interesting. It's just...
Not
Leilani
sure
is
the
heading
Raven
to the
Queen would
cathedral.
Appreciate it, but that makes him kind of undead, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. Does it?
Think of them more like Cord's version of Revenants.
But Revenants
there
are
was
the
a-
Raven Queens.
And there's
I-
only one Rev.
And actually, technically, any deity could make a Revenant. It's just that most of it falls under the Raven Queen's purview.
Oh,
And if another deity made a Revenant, the Raven Queen would probably be super pissed.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not sure, Realtar, but as far as I understand, as long as the soul part is intact, then the soul remains there. They just can't move. If that part is broken, then that soul is gone to the afterlife.
Can we, like, check them over? A couple of them? Like, maybe some that aren't super badly hurt?
Well, the thing is, you can't heal them. They're constructs. You have to
Are they-
repair them.
Are they solid? Or are they
Yeah.
like suits of armor?
They're like Alphons, right?
Tom. Hey, so do you think that maybe in lieu of gnome tinkerers, we could get, say, dwarves to work on them? I mean, they are creations of Moradin, who is a deity of creation and the forge.
Are they like
might work.
robots, or are they like suits of armor that are animated like Alphons?
No, they're
Probably.
more like robots.
Robots. Okay.
Glenn, did you just call them robots?
Yes.
Yes.
That's so cute. Anyway.
I've been watching Taz, okay?
Right, moving on. One of the other biggest things that we need to do is deal with that bloodstone. Also, we have to make sure that there are no other Bane followers hiding around here.
Yes. Kick their boots
Yeah.
if they're-
I saw most of the knights that had attacked us disappeared when whatever you did here happened.
Yeah, when we beat Davitt into a paste.
I should probably go pay for my box of cookies.
I will point out no one saw that lieutenant.
Oh no.
True,
Hmm.
well, we know that she had barricaded the embassy first. However, it was more likely that she had retreated into the cathedral afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, we should still check out those places just to make sure that she's not in hiding.
All right.
Let's see.
Well, Marissa and Kay can pipe up, and their squads are more or less okay, so they could go search the buildings. There's probably non-combatants around too.
Yep.
Round them up.
Definitely. We should make sure they're all right.
We should also get in contact with oh shit, out of character. I forget his name. Hold on.
No. What up?
We should also get in contact with Barian
Yeah.
to see if there's anything else he can do, if there's any people he can funnel to us, if only to kind of stabilize things here. Since we are going to bring more people here, Actually, he might even be able to bring some of the refugees.
I was gonna say, are you asking to borrow the people, or are we trying to get permanent people?
Well, we're gonna have to have people who can defend this garrison, for one. But we also need a place that people can stay. Because guaranteed, the refugees in the Dwarven territory are not going to be able to stay there forever. Plus, some of them might feel better to have something to actually do. Even if not all of them are combatants.
That is true. This place is going to need staff.
It's going to need staff, and it's going to need work.
At this, they all look towards the fortress like,
That reminds me, out of spite, I think that we should integrate that airship into the fortress itself. Because fuck that. He wanted to destroy the fortress, let's make it a part of it. I know it'll take time, but, you know.
How exactly? Like, half of it is a burning wreck?
We'll figure something
Make it
out.
a balcony.
We'll figure it
throw
out.
Roses from it.
Honestly, I'd say we could try and recruit like at least one or two dwarven architects to see what they could do with it. Again, I mean that's Moradin
They could do wonders.
Moradin would probably love that kind of thing too.
Kazaria's just going to look distantly off and say, any artist would relish the opportunity to do something with it.
Yep. And the king would love to put her stamp on this place. Because it's a mainly human base, and having dwarven influence on it, that would probably really
I
tickle
mean,
her.
we are surrounded by mountains, so...
Yep. So, let's get...
Wait a minute.
But a minute.
Where'd Leilani go? She's still around?
She's right there. I can see her.
No, I didn't know if she ran off for the Bloodstone.
She already walked away. I said that like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I didn't move the token because none of us are really moving tokens around.
Yeah,
right
I
now,
know.
which I said I walked away.
Well,
Okay.
Alright, what are you up to, Leilani?
Oh, can I move?
Alright,
What did you say, what?
Realtar, you're trying that? What are you exactly doing?
What do you mean? What am I exactly doing? That implies I know what I'm doing.
Well, what is Realtar
Are you saying what am I
do?
trying?
Yeah.
I guess the same sort of feeling that when trying to communicate with the gods or the Raven Queen, but obviously without the bag of dead space because there's no need for that since there's nothing blocking it, probably.
So he's like trying to commune with this shattered... With one of the shattered ones or one of the ones that are still standing? Though I guess the ones that are still standing
they
got
can figure
sent
out
to
how to do it themselves. One of the ones that can't move.
Okay. You get a tiny response back. Kind of like you get the sense that yes, there is a soul there that exists, but it's more of a feeling than it's saying, "Hi, Realtar, how are you?"
Well, yes. Is there a feeling of does the soul occupy the entire armor / construct,
As you
or is it
concentrate
more
on it,
like the head or something?
As you concentrate on it, you realize that it is, and I know this is going to sound terrible to some people, but it's kind of like the torso has something of a soul cage. And there's runes there that surround this, like, torso bit.
How large is the torso bit?
The torso itself is pretty big, but you get the sense that the thing that the soul is in is about fist-sized.
Does it look removable, or is that one of those things that's integrated into the torso? Because I'm trying to picture it in my head.
It is built into it, so it's kind of like has a seating inside, but the runes are around the seating itself.
Okay.
You
But
get
it's
the
all, like,
feeling
one piece.
yeah, it's all one piece. I mean, if you studied one of the other ones that the torso was broken, you notice that the shard inside is like inactive, and you get the feeling that like that's where the soul is contained. If that part is broken, the soul basically goes to the afterlife.
Eep. I'm gonna imagine these are incredibly heavy, and I'm incredibly useless at picking anything up.
Probably.
Probably. I mean, it weighs more than a cat.
Okay,
Likely
yeah.
weighs close to the same amount as Rotar.
Titanium alloys are still lighter, but yeah, it probably still weighs more than a cat.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, this is probably iron cast, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I figure if they are Horde warriors, it's possible that they found the most elite armor too.
Yeah, well, the armor
It's
itself
the
is one thing,
Soulcraft.
but the inside is also, like, it has more to it.
Okay. How many people would it take to pick one of these up and move it a considerable distance?
I think with 2 you'd have enough. I mean, think large dog in terms of weight.
Okay. Can I borrow, like, some people that aren't mostly dead and try and find Leilani with this thing?
You want to take it to where Leilani is?
Well, this seems easier than finding Leilani and dragging her away from something.
That's true.
He has a point.
So it's easier to convince like 2 or 3 people to come with me, and I'll give them like a health potion or something, or a heal after I get them back, than, hey Leilani, please stop it doing what you're looking at with the important bits of magic and wiggly fingers and stuff.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Marissa and Kay do have some followers that are okay, that can help you out. Their squads weren't very hurt, so you can probably round up a couple helpers there pretty easily.
Okay, I want to go wander off to Bloodstone Land then.
Oh
Okay.
man.
All right, so Leilani, you wandered off as they were talking about,
Stuff and things.
Yep.
Where did you wander off to?
Towards the cathedral.
Okay. You see, there's not much going on around the cathedral besides the couple of Warforged that are removing the explosives around the edges.
Leilani really wants to get to that bloodstone. Considering the Warforged didn't attack anything that came outside, she's assuming either they're all inside or they have escaped. Probably escaped. She's gonna peek her head through one of the doors and see if she hears anything.
Which one of the doors?
Honestly, she'd probably try the front door. They're supposed to be gone.
Okay.
The explosives are gone by this point, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let me just switch maps here.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I don't care. Leilani was impatient. She's tired and impatient.
Oh god, there's a lot of dead bodies in
Tell
here.
us not to be stupid.
Leilani is tired and grumpy.
Okay.
I feel like we're all probably tired and grumpy.
So... You're the only one besides the Warforged in this area right now.
Mm-hmm.
I need you...
I don't like this.
I don't like this. I'm gonna regret this, but I don't care.
to give me
I
an
love
acrobatics
this.
check.
Yep.
Eek.
30.
Okay.
I feel plus 18 to acrobatics. What did you expect?
I'm aware.
I wasn't.
Yeah, I definitely was.
It's not even my highest skill.
Yeah, Arcana.
My highest.
It's a 22
perception.
now.
Ew, that's gross. Oh.
Okay.
What the heck?
What?
Did it just blow up?
Yes. You open the door, you feel a tingling in the air, and manage to jump back just in time as there is a large explosion from the foyer of from the inside of the cathedral.
Oh.
Is this considered fire damage?
No, it's radiant.
Okay.
So you take 27 damage.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh. Yuck.
The rest of you see a bright red light and the explosion.
Pax literally just goes, "God damn it," and goes charging towards the cathedral. Really?
Ow.
I didn't do it!
How could you?
I think Kazaria's going to follow.
Okay, it's gonna take you guys a while to get there. I'm going.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Pax is
all of,
yelling
like,
into
maybe
the stone.
It's 12
Pax
seconds.
is yelling into the stone. Really? I thought Real Tart was the reckless one. I thought he was the dumb one who explodes things.
I didn't do that, and also,
shit, hold on.
obviously, it wasn't me because it wasn't radiant.
I'm
It was
aware,
radiant.
but ugh. There's a
I mean-
whole,
Hello?
there's a reason that you shouldn't have gone there by yourself. Ugh.
Well,
Yes.
you guys were taking too long, and I needed to go find this bloodstone.
But you should never split the party.
You guys seem to enjoy doing that recently, so
Jeez.
She's becoming like us, guys.
She's becoming even more of an adventurer. Click.
excuse me, I heard that.
Oh, I know. Pax said that, and then he turned off his stone. He's hoping that you'll take the bait and come stomping up.
One of us. One of us.
Is Karu not actually here?
She was on the phone.
Oh.
She's on the phone.
Well,
Hang on.
One of us.
Oh,
All right, sorry. They just called to confirm the whole buzzard thing.
huh.
You'd think they would have assumed to try at least using the apartment number, whatever.
Idiots. Anyways,
So what was going on?
Pax was yelling at Leilani, and he called her an adventurer before deliberately turning off his stone to see if he could get her to come to him instead of going further inside the cathedral.
Ah, okay.
I mean, Leilani isn't going further inside. She's not going to follow you. You guys are coming this way. She's not. Why walk away from it when she can just stand here and wait for you guys to show up? Also, ow. So she's
Yeah,
taking a minute
that's-
to recover.
Yeah. Ugh. God, for somebody so smart, you're so dumb.
That makes no sense, Pax.
Smart people can do stupid things. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, are we going inside or not?
Well, now we have to see if there's any more explosions in there, or if that was just the bloodstone reacting. Because, you know.
Actually, that's a good point, Karu. Could I tell if that was, you said okay. Was it a trap, or was it something inside?
Give me an Arcana check. By the way, you are looking at the cathedral. Most of the front part of the cathedral is
40.
destroyed. It was a bloodstone.
God.
Yeah,
damn
I
it.
thought so.
You're pretty
I
sure
still
it could
feel
have
it?
been worse.
Does it feel like it reset itself? Like it'll go off again?
Or does it feel like it's self-destructed? Like, do I still sense it inside?
You sense that the bloodstone is inside, but it feels more like the bloodstones you carry around. Almost as if like the energy that they'd accumulated via bloodstone to give to Bane had been expelled.
Fuck.
Fine.
Maybe later. Let's continue in very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Pax should take point in case there's another boom, so he can at least absorb some of it.
You can only absorb it for yourself, Pax, not for all
Yeah.
of us.
But if I'm in front, I'll take it, and you guys at least will have some kind of cover.
Wait a second, Karu. I just realized something. That was an area attack, yes? Was
Yes.
it basically an area attack?
Yes.
And I beat the reflex.
Yes.
You have evasion.
I have evasion and metal.
So
What?
she doesn't take it.
Yeah.
She doesn't take it.
I wouldn't
Oh
have
my
taken it.
god. So you uncannily managed to just like roll out of the way of the whole explosion?
Yep.
And the radiant damage just kind of slides off of her because she's that bad with radiant that it just doesn't exist around her.
So
You guys are
basically,
so lucky Leilani went on her own to this.
So basically, what you're telling me is she hit the deck so quickly with reflexes that she got or used her wings to deflect most of the shockwave blast from the explosion upwards to get rid of that and miss most of the shrapnel, and then just sort of shrugged off the radiant.
Yeah, basically.
Because, yeah, she has evasion and metal. No matter what defense it was hitting, I made the save.
Yeah.
So evasion is reflex, and
Evasion is
metal
reflex
is
and
fortitude
AC.
and will?
Evasion is AC and reflex. Metal is fortitude and will.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leilani basically takes 0 half damage from any area attacks now.
Yeah, this was very much an area attack. I mean, that 27 is already halved. Because
Yep.
it is... Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh my god. You know, I was
Yep.
kind of hoping Realtar would be in the blast, but...
Nope.
What?
Pax is gonna turn on his stone again and be like, Realtar, don't come in here.
Wait a
Radiant.
second. Does that... Oh god.
What?
That would have been 54 radiant if you didn't make the save.
Yeah.
Guys,
How
I
much-
only have 28 health.
Yeah, you would have gone poof.
Wait,
But yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I have 44?
Mm-hmm. Well,
You would have survived as long as you made the save.
like I said, Pax is gonna tell
Well,
Realtar to
you've
stay
been
back.
regenning.
Oh,
Are you
that's the
bloody?
point.
I don't know if he was bloodied in the last fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, he was. He was most certainly bloodied in the last fight because Davitt almost killed him in the last fight.
Oh, yeah.
So you actually should be at full health.
Well, it hasn't been that long. Hasn't been that long
I
since
mean,
the fight.
it's been at least maybe 5-10 minutes.
So yes, it should
Okay.
have been because
It's been longer than, you know,
Yeah.
60 seconds.
Yep.
Well, he was the only one that was in real danger of anything.
Mhm.
Oh,
The
yeah.
rest- The rest of you would have
There was, in fact, danger there, though.
Yeah, like I said, Pax is gonna be like, Realtar, stay out of the cathedral until we deal with this bloodstone, because radiant damage could make you go bye bye.
But
No.
I have to find
No.
Foosh.
Yeah. Well, I know where she is. I'm going to her.
Everyone knows where I am at this point.
Yep. I mean, that's kind of where that big red blast was. That was her
I'm fine,
tripping.
by the way.
God, you're scary.
Yeah, I know. That's because you probably made it. Can you come over here when you get the chance, Foosh?
You have to be a little more descriptive than just over here.
I didn't move.
So over by the fortress.
Bear.
If you pass by Kazaria, she's just gonna like stutter and just like, what happened over there? What is going on with you people?
This is just a normal Tuesday.
I mean, I
Sorry,
set off
Frank.
an explosion. It was some kind of trap. It didn't hurt.
Kazaria's just gonna look at you guys. Alright, okay, alright, okay, alright.
Yeah,
Like
this
that.
is normal for us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You should wait until we fight demons again.
No! We are never fighting demons again. Pax, don't even joke about that. I don't want to deal with demons anymore.
I just thought of something.
Hmm.
What?
Guy never leaves you alone.
It's true.
Karu!
Don't you dare!
What?
Don't.
It's
Guy
true,
is your
though.
shadow.
It's-
He would have been behind you.
Yeah, it's always assumed the guy follows you.
He's fine.
Okay, if you want to do it fair, you could have him roll for it. Does he follow Leilani? Yes, no.
No, he would have followed.
He's her shadow.
Yeah.
So he
Okay,
takes...
would he have made the save?
Yes, he
He
made the
did.
save, so he only took half damage.
That's
So basically, you guys get there and Leilani's fussing over Guy and handing him a healing potion.
save that.
Yeah.
It's been almost long enough.
But didn't. But Guy is. I
See,
Guy!
you need to be careful because even though you can survive something like that, your little shadow couldn't always.
I'm just imagining this whole first part of the conversation where Lonnie's like, yeah, it's fine, nothing happened. It's, God, you guys are making such a big deal. She turns around and Guy's like on the floor.
Going,
Oh my god.
Ow.
Guy, how did I was a friend, but
Also, did Guy take second wind in the last fight? I don't think so. I think he just used Majestic Word.
No, he did. He did.
Oh, okay. Well,
Leilani is totally fussing over Guy when everyone else shows up.
Pax is just gonna look at her and be like, "Really?"
All right, well,
See?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Possibly did
He always follows you. Are you that surprised?
No, but I didn't. I was hoping he was far enough. How big was that, anyways?
the front area is completely scorched. The front of the church has collapsed inward. You can't really go in there now because it's just rubble.
Meanwhile, Leilani is standing there untouched.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if not for your own sake, be careful for his. He's not the monster that you are.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
We're all monsters. What?
Kind of, but
Even
But
Guy's
guys-
a monster.
yeah, but he still gets hurt.
Okay, side entrance it is, and Leilani is going to go around being careful as she walks and looks around.
All right. So are you all entering?
I probably will.
I want to moon Bane again.
Pack. Oh no! Don't
Oh,
you
God.
dare! Don't you dare!
Why not?
Because if he kills you, I will be very, very unhappy.
Well, then you'll get revenge.
I'm already getting revenge.
Barry, if Bane kills you, you can't defeat Cord in battle.
Uh-huh.
That got her.
Is it even worth
That-
it at this point?
Totally. That totally got her.
Leilani's learned how to manipulate you guys.
Oh god, you really did. You really did. Ouch.
Okay, so side door.
Side door. Guy is gonna stay outside because
Yes,
he's,
please, Guy, don't die.
Ow.
Yeah,
Also-
guys, stay back.
Also, when you get Majestic Word back, use it on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Leilani will look over the door and then very carefully open it if it seems safe.
All right, give me another. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm
You're
fine doing
evil.
another acrobatics.
I'm not, but that's okay.
You guys are staying back.
I'm not. Pax is right next to
Pax
you.
is obviously. Yeah, no, they're all
Leilani
together.
just proved as long as I make that save, it doesn't. Okay, fine.
Pax, like I said, if it hits Pax, even if he doesn't make the save, he can just heal from it.
You just want a free heal, Pax, don't you?
Maybe. I mean, I'm actually not even that hurt at this point.
Right, you can heal from radiant.
Mhm.
All right, so you
Radiant
go
and
inside.
fire.
Place looks deserted. I'm not sure if you guys want the map. Do you want the map just to remind yourself?
Kinda. Yeah, kinda.
I mean, it only matters like if Karu has stuff planned for there. But...
If you have stuff planned,
you
okay.
go inside.
Oh
the-
god.
I told you there's so many bodies.
Yeah, there's so many bodies.
You're not in the main entrance, of course, because this part, like, you enter through the side entrance. This, like, starting from this area, it is rubble.
Hmm.
So you can't go towards where the crystal was.
So we have to go
Can
the
I
other
still
direction.
sense Bloodstone. Like, does it feel like there's still evil Bane energy?
It looks like the energy that was in the crystal is what the explosion was. So while the
Still-
crystal may still be there, it seems like it released its energy as a bomb.
Nice.
So wait, we can't go down south, but we can still go this way, right?
Yes. Yeah, because it's the front of the cathedral that exploded.
Okay.
And this is a
Then
pretty
let's-
large cathedral, so not all of it was
So let's
destroyed.
just go to the other side. Go around.
The whole
Go the
thing's
long way.
collapsed.
The one direction is collapsed. We can still go the other direction.
It's probably collapsed, but we can take a look.
Couldn't hurt to look.
Regardless, we have to do something about that crystal, even if it's not got the energy anymore.
Yes, but that'll take a while to bury it.
Can't someone like fly
But we want to make
down?
sure there are no Bane followers in here.
Agreed.
Alright, so you search the first floor, or at least the parts you can get to.
Mhm.
Yep.
Give me perception checks.
Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
The only reason Leilani doesn't roll ass shit with perception
Oh
now
my
is
God,
she has a plus
Kazaria.
13.
Kazaria is in a room.
Maybe.
Oh man.
Also, would Pax have let Realtar back, like,
No,
towards
he would not have.
Okay.
He would not have. He would have been like, "You stay here,"
Not until we clear it out completely.
and make sure that there's no more,
Oh.
and make sure there are no more radiant bombs that could kill him.
No.
Realtar, why don't you go see how that bakery you blew up is doing? Because I saw that on my way here.
There's plenty.
I don't
of
know how
dead-
you saw it, because there's, like, nothing there.
Yeah, that's what she saw.
So then why do I have to go check on it if you already know?
Maybe go see if the baker survived.
Doubtful.
If you didn't see anything, then probably not.
May as well go look. You kind of just killed innocent people.
Well, I don't see what going there faster is going to do, since I'm not going to do anything about that.
Alright.
Okay, fine.
First floor. Not much on the first floor. The rooms look exactly like they looked before. You do not find anyone crouching in any corners. Yeah, looks cleared out. There's
Second floor, first basement.
the obviously you can't get to one of the exits to the lower floor, but the one in the top left corner is still workable
Okay.
for you guys to go downstairs.
Yeah, let's.
Yep. Downstairs we go.
Let's go.
Oh god, I remember this room.
I remember this room too.
That was terrifying.
It was
Where
great.
exactly did we actually reappear, Cart? It's over here, right?
Yeah, let me just try and
Yeah, just put Leilani as the marker, unless there's actually things that all of us need to do.
Well, I mean, unless
Yes.
you got your tokens are there, you're not gonna see shit.
Yeah. Yes. Well. Regardless,
Okay,
Pax isn't
so-
gonna let you go.
Okay, so this is the second floor. Are you guys splitting up or
Nope. Pax
Max
is
won't
gonna...
let me.
Also, Realtar it should not be there because Pax wouldn't have let him in.
right? But
I mean, I will
Yeah.
point out once we're in the basement, Real Dark can do what he wants, and we won't fucking know.
True.
it was mostly so that Pi can see something.
Okay.
Okay, so you come down and start searching the place.
Being wary of the traps we know about.
Can I sense any religious, like any taint of Bane, or any of the energies that his followers might use?
Yeah, and can I sense anything Arcana related down here?
No Bane things. Arcana related, not really.
That doesn't sound convincing.
I'm just trying to think of what is down here. You... Right. Okay. Yeah. Alright, no.
Hmm.
Do you start... which way do you start, like, searching is my question.
That's a very good question.
I say we go this way.
Okay. So in the first chamber, you have one door up on the platform there.
Hmm.
There.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we never actually looked in there.
We didn't.
Nope, you did not. The door is open.
Okay.
What's in here?
This looks like it was a room for the priests to prepare for, it looks like kind of like a meditation chamber. There are implements there that would have been for Cord initially. Right now you see implements that are Bane related.
Bah.
Yeah. There is also a couple of smaller bloodstones on the table.
Uh-oh. So, those gotta get taken care of.
Leilani is going to... She can't sense anything arcana from them, I'm assuming. They're not actually enchanted?
Charged.
They are not enchanted. Pax, you do feel a bit of, like, darkness from them.
Yep. Pax's eyes narrow.
They're smooth stones. You get the feeling that the priests probably use them as, like in their hands when praying. And kind of, like, rub them, so that's why they're, like,
So
really
almost
smooth.
like beads?
Yeah, kind of like beads.
Okay.
We might need someone to cleanse those or something.
Mm-hmm. Are there any, like, secret doors or anything around here?
Give me a perception check.
Cool. And I get an additional +2 because of the crown of doors. Oh my god. That was...
Not like you needed that +2.
No, I didn't crit, but it came awfully close. So that was a...
Okay, 38.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the walls and, well, you've seen the outside, so you know that at least 2 walls of this place basically are adjacent to the chamber you came from.
Mm-hmm.
But on the west wall, you find a hidden door.
Huh. Okay. Hey, Pax is going to point it out to Leilani and be like, oh, hidden door. We should probably check it out, but be wary. Does it look like it was disturbed recently?
No.
Okay. Does it look like it was disturbed in the last, like, year?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you open it?
Pax is going to look at Leilani and be like, I'm going to check this out. Doesn't look like it's been used in more or in less than a year, but it looks like it has been opened within a year. So he's going to
muted too.
Just open it, Pax.
Yep, he's gonna very, very carefully open it.
All right, nothing
Shield
happens.
Up. Okay.
There is like a small, really narrow hallway and a door at the end.
Okay. Hallway with a door at the end. Shall we?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you go through. You open the door.
Making sure to take care to look to see if there are any traps.
Yeah. And you end up in this room.
Oh, what is that?
Leilani is following Pax, by the way.
What is that?
And this room smells very familiar. It smells
of
wine.
Ale. Yeah. Oh, huh.
It's a wine cellar.
It's a wine cellar.
Lovely.
And the reason it smells of wine is, at first you think that the floor is red with blood, then you realize that someone has poked all the casks.
Oh, those bitches.
They didn't want to leave us wine, Pax.
Yeah.
If I see that lieutenant again, I'm gonna beat her face in.
No matter what, you were going to beat her face in.
Well, yeah. But now I'm gonna beat her face in.
So is there a door here as well?
Yeah, there's another door exiting that place.
Into there.
You guys aren't even trying to be stealthy, are you?
No.
Nope.
All right, Kazaria, you wander off from the group. When you make your way into that corridor, the this thing here
Oh no.
is moved, and there is a hidden pathway that opened up behind it that goes north.
Kazaria's gonna call out, guys, I found a hidden path.
Oh. It's probably how they got out of here.
And I'm going to go through it.
Don't go through it by yourself.
Yeah, so
She
basically
doesn't have a
this goes
stone fart talk.
down.
Yes, she doesn't have a stone of Fartok.
Obviously that goes off the map, but yeah, just so.
Oh, hey. Oh,
Is Very following you guys?
Gwen?
She said
She's
she'd be right
Oh
back.
yeah, she's
Okay.
BRB.
Alright, well, you guys go out into the
Realtor?
corridor, and Realtor's not there. That's just Pie's ghost looking.
Okay. I want
Huh.
to make sure.
Hey, there's a
Unless
thing
Realtor
down this
actually
way.
made his way down there, but I think
Oh,
it's just.
hey,
No.
wait.
Yeah.
We didn't go this way, did we?
It's just a hall down to where we've been there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where you went
Okay.
to the room that you locked yourself in.
Oh, right. Okay.
Beyond that,
Do
there's
they not hear me shout?
Yes, they did.
No. Oh,
Okay.
well,
I mean, you guys are in the same area. You guys heard her shout in the distance. Especially if you open that door. Because she's like, you go out to this corridor, and to the north, you see that the same thing I just explained to Kazaria. This thing here moved to the side,
oh.
and there's a black entrance behind it.
Now, so from what I know
That's
of
how
this...
they got out.
So, from what I know of this thing, is that something that they can only go one way, or can they come back through it?
Why would they not be able to come back through it?
I don't know. Maybe there was like a... Is there an actual door at the end of it?
Well,
something?
yes, there is a door at this end.
Mm-hmm.
But as you approach, because I'm assuming you go towards it.
Yeah, Pax is curious.
Kazaria, it is pitch black on the other side. I'm not sure what kind of vision you have.
I think
Tieflings
I
have dark, and so do what
Revenants?
Kazaria totally isn't.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of adjust and see that there is a tunnel leading down into the mountain. It starts out like smooth, like the rest of the basement, but it quickly turns into just stone.
Okay, Kazaria is kind of fighting herself between a lot of things. So she's going to wait like 3 or 5 seconds, and if no one shows up, she's going to go.
Well, Pax is going to show up and examine it at least to see what kind of security risk it is.
Mm-hmm.
If you said that it wasn't a one-way passage, which a lot of castles did have those, so it was less of security risk.
This is a back door. You've never been down here, and you're in a mountain, so the exit to this is probably somewhere in the mountains. But unless
Okay.
you know where it is, it would probably be impossible to find.
Okay. The problem is, since they got out, they probably know how to get back in.
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to mentally command one of the Warforged to come down here and guard this entrance.
Okay. Easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, you do find that there were 2 storage rooms. They have before
Probably been
leaving,
destroyed.
they destroyed everything. Everything they could.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, Paxis.
they've mixed wine with rice and poked holes in everything they could, took what couldn't be spoiled, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Probably pissed
You've
on
no-
some stuff. I'm sure Realtor knows how that goes.
You have no
Sorry?
idea. You have no idea how much I want Pax to have them plant explosives in that tunnel.
We might have to use that tunnel someday. Don't do that.
I know. Doesn't mean that I don't want them to.
Karu, do I see anything in this room?
No. Besides the remains of the battle that you had earlier.
The ceiling isn't damaged at all? Because I don't know where exactly...
The part that you see has issues is like this corridor here, and to the south of where you came out through the wine casks.
Okay.
There is some structural damage. It didn't fully collapse, but it looks like it might.
Okay, so this has to be repaired before people can do much.
Yeah. I mean, that chamber there where you guys had the battle seems like it was made to withstand quite a bit of attack from above.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So that
Welcome
room
back,
is
Lynn.
okay.
Okay.
Do I get any other sense of any divine around here? I doubt it.
No.
Didn't think so.
Kizaria, are you following the cave? Because they didn't. They got to the entrance of the thing, the cave, but they didn't go into the tunnel.
Pax wouldn't have gone that far. He would have examined the doorway.
Kazaria would have gone into the cave.
All right. Well, you guys don't see Kizaria. She's disappeared into the cave.
Lovely. If Pax didn't know that she had gone in there, he totally would have pushed this thing back. But, you know.
Yeah, speaking of, like, you look at that and it looks like once it's in position, whoever's inside the cave cannot, like, it's not openable from that side.
Oh, okay.
Unless you
Well, that
explode it or
at
something.
least helps.
Yeah.
So it's, like, bolted to the ground and there's only, like, a lever or something that you can...
Yeah, the
Do
only
you
way
open it
to
from
open
this
it
side?
is from the inside of the
Okay. That's what I was asking about for
the one way, yeah.
security risk and
Yeah.
one way, yeah.
And
Okay.
if you know it's there, you could probably try, but it's a heavy stone door, and the lever to make it turn is on the inside.
Okay.
You could probably destroy it to open it, but that might risk
Teleport past
collapsing.
it.
Or you could teleport past it, yeah.
Well, yeah. Regardless. So it's not immediately a concern? Even though it's something that Pax would probably at least station 1 or 2 Warforged all the time at?
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely leaving the 1 and telling him to guard.
Okay. Yep. The deeper you go, Kizaria, the steeper it gets. It goes downhill. Beyond that, it is a unremarkable tunnel. How far do you want to go?
Probably I think she's going to see that it gets steeper before running back and trying to get everyone else to go with her.
We have other things that we need to do, so I doubt that we will, at least immediately.
Fair enough. But her argument's going to be, it's like, someone clearly escaped through there. We have to check it out. We have to find what it is. We have to get them.
Yeah, Kizaria, you would have smelled blood.
Oh, jeez. In that case, she would have definitely doubled back and said, like, I smell blood. They're still there. We have to get them.
Okay. Vera's kind of bored right now anyway, so she's willing to follow.
Take it.
She's kind of wishing she'd stayed with Brazar. At least he's
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
What is Realtar up to?
I'm worried.
Hilariously, he is up to less than you think he would, but it is probably more disturbing.
Oh. Is he trying to talk to the Warforged?
Kind of. Mostly just to confirm, like, that they're there, not to be like, can you, like, arrange, rocks to spell things and communicate that way. Not like that, just to make sure, hey, this isn't just some empty piece of armor that we think is going to be repairable at all.
I'm kind of
But-
imagining Realtar running from Warforged to Warforged for the destroyed ones, seeing which ones answer his call.
No.
He's
No?
actually doing something intelligent. That's like, wow.
So he's sticking to the one that he managed to communicate with Ish
Yeah,
earlier.
and then
Okay.
mostly just sort of talking to himself. There's probably a few of like the
The
squads that are just like either doing something nearby or like wondering what the hell.
Yeah. You had asked
Do
them
you
to
want
help
me
you
to?
follow.
Yeah, do you want me to vocalize that, or do you want me to whisper you? Because then they won't know shit.
You can whisper me if you want. So who's Very and Kazari are going back down the tunnel. Pax.
Did Very use... Hold on. Did Very use her second wind already?
No.
Oh, wait. She doesn't have healing surges. Never mind.
Nope.
Very
She's
can't
at least...
heal.
She... no, that's not true. Because the potion of cure moderate wounds can still do it if she... If
Yeah,
she's
but
bloodied.
there's no combat, so why would she use it?
In case you get into combat.
Nah, she's not
Who's to
smart
say
enough.
that... Pax will probably like try and feed her one. Be like, if you're going down there, at least be careful, please.
I wish I could turn invisible. Stop mothering me!
Pax gives her this like wounded puppy look.
I think he's just being a concerned husband.
Yes, I know. I'll be
Sad
fine.
face. He gives her a quick peck on the cheek.
I'll be fine. Jesus Christ.
Who's that?
You're adorable when you're concerned, but you don't need to be.
Okay, so you guys want to go down there, but I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm kind of tapped out on everything.
Have we gotten our encounters back by now?
We should.
Yeah, you have your encounters back.
And our action points?
You guys got another action point technically from the
Oh,
last
neat.
battle.
Nice. Alright then, I'm... just in case gonna spend it to get Knight's Defiance back. Doubt that I'll need it, but you know.
Should
I'm
we
gonna get
really?
that spell back?
I really don't want to let them go by themselves. I worry.
I'm going to point out Realtar isn't here, so we're kind of missing a healer if we go down there.
Hi, I have 3 heals.
We're kind of
Nope,
missing
4.
a healer, not the healer.
Yes, well
We
they're
went
gonna go
a
down.
couple times in that.
I
today,
know.
So.
I know. But if we don't go with them, they'll be going by themselves.
I am saying let's at least call Realtar first.
Fine. Pax is gonna get on the stone. Realtar, get your button here, please. I'm pretty sure that this thing won't go boom again, but get your button here, please.
Give me a second, I'm typing.
Okay.
Those poor people dealing with Realtar.
Are all husbands this motherly?
I'd say I'm sorry, Gwen, but I'm not sorry. Pax is overprotective, worried
Holy
husband.
shit.
Yeah, no one sees you.
Oh
I'm
god.
shocked.
Oh goodness.
You hear no reply on the stone of Fartok.
Pax talks into it again. Realtar, get your butt in here.
And
Louder.
we flip the stone of Fartok. I take it so like the light doesn't show out or...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's not responding.
You're the one that left him up there.
Yeah, I know. But that was when I thought that the thing would explode again and do radiant damage to him.
Well, I'm sure he won't get into too much trouble.
Guy limped his
sound-
way down there. You said you needed help?
I need
We
someone.
found a secret tunnel and they want to go down there because the other people are probably still going down the tunnel.
Also, did he get a chance to actually heal himself at all?
He would have gotten his things back, so probably a bit.
Okay. I need somebody
have
else who's
healing
sneaky to
charges?
watch their back.
Are you saying I'm not sneaky?
I'm saying I'm not sneaky. Though, and Pax is gonna kind of shoot Kazaria a little look. I'm not sure how much difference that'll be. At least there won't be metal clanking.
Kazaria shrugs. I'm a quiet person, but I don't know. Not sneaky.
Yeah, happens.
Yeah, that's as healed as he is. Are you guys sure we should be going after whoever went
I'm
down
not.
there?
No!
I'm not. I honestly think we should just shut that thing for now and leave it be until we're at least more rested.
I
Because
smell
they-
blood in there.
Yeah, that means
Yes,
that they
because there were people bleeding, but they've been running for, what, half an hour now?
more. Who
We're
knows?
not
They
gonna
might
be
have.
able to
They
catch
might
up
have
with them.
gone down there to regroup. For now, I think that we should just shut it. At least until we can get this bloodstone dispelled, so that there's nothing else
I'm-
really for them to get back
Pax-
to.
Pax, I'm going to point out that bloodstone, I don't sense anything magic
That-
on it now.
Still, I want to make sure that they can't use it.
If it's
So-
not magic anymore, I can't disenchant it.
Well, Karu, there's no magic in it at all. Not even a little bit.
Not that she can sense.
Is there anything that I
Hello?
can sense a taint?
Give me a religion check.
Oh, excuse me.
Shut up.
Just pointing out, if it has no magic in it, I
No, I
can't
get it.
disenchant it.
So that would be a 27.
Okay. There's like a lingering thing, but you get the feeling that that's just because this place was sanctified to Bane. And until it is sanctified back to Cord, you're gonna get that.
I don't
Maybe
suppose
you-
I'd know any way to sanctify it back to Cord, would I?
Yeah, it's about a month ritual.
Oh, well, we don't have that long to spare. So I'm. Can I use one of my scrolls of sending to contact Barian?
You can.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be fine with taking a month downtime here.
But
We
they
don't
know
have
that
time.
we know that they're here, and that's not why we came. We came here to find a place that we could hole up when we freed the tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
That
And we
was-
can bring more refugees here.
Yep. What is the Garenhold is what it was, right?
Garenhold, yes.
But I do think it's a bad idea to go down that tunnel.
I do too.
I am tapped out of spells.
And
I don't know how many of you even can physically deal with much more healing at this point.
Yeah, seriously, we're all low on healing surges.
What's a healing surge, Pax? I said our
It's
bodies
those-
can't handle much more
It's
healing.
it's the energy that we have to focus on healing.
I don't have
Our
any.
bodies
left.
just can't
I mean,
regenerate
do
any
you-
more healing.
Do you think that most of our heals don't call upon something from within you to make it work? That's the way most healing works.
So I'm basically wording it as
I
your
know.
body can only handle so much magic healing before
Because
it
it-
just
It
backfires in your body.
it
But
causes
healing
stress.
surges.
Yes, I know.
Guy is tapped out.
Yeah,
I have
So is-
2 left.
Very.
I have 7.
I have 2 left, and I
Of
have
course you
basically
have
no
7.
spells.
And actually, he was out before that, so he couldn't have healed.
Could he?
You
It's
should take
a
potions.
healing surge.
It uses a healing surge, yeah.
Let's not waste potions. But yeah, Pax. We've gotten to the point that some of our people our
can't
team
be
can't
healed.
heal.
I'm aware, and that's why I'm saying that we shouldn't go down there.
Like,
At
I'm
least-
sorry, Kazaria, but
To be fair, we should definitely check it out at some point, but we can't afford to do it now.
no.
We don't even know how deep it goes or how many are in there. If we get caught in a narrow
In an
tunnel
ambush?
like this,
Yep.
I
It's
mean,
not
not
gonna
to
be
mention, they might expect us to follow. They might be setting up explosives down there
Mm-hmm.
Can I
to
send
drop the
it?
map
Hey.
on top of us.
Why don't we have...
Kazaria sort of like
Nothing.
looks back at it and just, all right, fine, all right.
Can I send
If he sends a Sephora, she doesn't
Nice.
have
She's not
dark
going to
vision.
be able to see.
Yeah, she doesn't have. She doesn't have dark vision. She's just a raven.
yeah.
They're not nocturnal. I mean, Langley might be able to.
But we don't know where Realtor is.
Yeah.
But I think at this point we need to rest.
And I meant that the other way around, Realtar, not. Whoops.
Yeah, alright, I got that. I mean, I'm sure that is also true.
I mean, sure, yeah. At least what he considers important. Alright, so you guys lock the passageway and
Yep.
go back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I need to rest.
Barry is very annoyed.
Alright. Let's put you back on the overhead map. Your companions and their followers have basically scoped out the rest of the Garenhold. Considering you guys are not that many, and the fact that there's a lot of destruction and fires that had to be put out and stuff, they point out that the one place that you guys could all hole up in safely is the central building.
The embassy,
So
which
yeah,
was
the one between,
that was the one that was originally barricaded by the lieutenant.
yeah. That was basically so you couldn't follow her in.
How are the people who were living here that were, soldiers reacting to all this?
They've been rounded up and for now kept in the tavern. So this building over here. There's
How
something.
many are there?
There's something like, I'd say maybe more like 24 non-combatants, just between people who just kept tidy, servants and so on. They're kind of frightened, but like, Marissa and the others are like, look, you're basically back to being not under Bane's influence. Because a lot of these people have lived here for
decades.
Yeah.
Hey, does that mean that they recognize some of us?
Yeah, they probably do, which is probably why they're not, full-on panic mode. Because they realize that you guys used to be the paladins of Cord that came here, and they're tentatively happy. But a lot of the city is, a lot of the fortress is right now in flames or destroyed, and there was a lot of battle on the streets, so everyone's a bit on edge.
Okay. But no one's calling that Bane is the best or anything bullshit like that.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, we
maybe
need to
some
rest.
converts are in there, but you really think they're going to speak up about that right now?
Nope.
Not unless they're stupid.
Okay. Time to rest.
Yes.
Holy shit. By the way, where's Realtar?
Don't know, but he wasn't answering his Stone of Far talk. He actually turned it
Leilani's
off.
gonna grab the stone and be like, Realtar.
Still no answer. You guys haven't seen Realtor since you went to the cathedral.
Great. Awesome.
Well,
Leilani would ask if anyone saw where he went.
Good luck with that.
well, I'm not surprised.
Pax would
Not
ask.
surprised, but
Yeah, you ask around and they're like, well, he's over there to... He was over there with that hunk of... one of the broken down Warforged. She seemed to be, like, talking to it. And that's the last we saw him.
I'm not
okay.
surprised.
So he wandered off somewhere. If he needs help, he'll scream into a stone.
So wait, he was
Willing?
talking to one of the broken down Warforged? Can I, with that bracer, feel which Warforged are operational? Or even
Yes.
semi-operational?
You know that there's 3 that are working. You sent 1 downstairs?
One.
Yeah, the
He's
other 2
probably by the-
were basically... They're trying to clear out... They've cleared out the explosives, but they were... I honestly don't remember you guys putting explosives. I think you guys just put the Warforged around there.
Oh, I don't know. I thought we did though, because I talked about it a lot.
Yeah, because I do see that you had like 8 Warforged around the church. I think that was your explosives, the Warforged.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless, can I sense the ones that are kind of inoperable, but not damaged enough that the souls were released? Considering that bracer is more or less a control.
Yeah. Possibly. Give me a religion check.
32.
Okay. How many were there? 1, 2, 3.
I thought you said there were like a dozen total, or maybe. Because there's that one, that one, that one, that one. 5, 6.
I think I see 10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 10.
10.
There are 10.
Okay. So 3 are still up and about.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. You can sense that 2 of the crystals were shattered during the fight, and their souls have passed on. The rest, so that leaves 5, were broken down enough so that they can't keep fighting, but the soul crystals are intact. Yeah.
Okay. Are any of those that were broken down kind of moving at all? Not like of their own volition.
Moving? Sorry, what?
Like being moved.
I think
Are they all stationary?
they're, well, besides the 2 that are trying to like pull things out of the cathedral and the one that's downstairs, the others don't seem to be moving.
Okay.
Why am I the... Oh, okay. My
Oh, what
connection got
happened there?
interrupted.
Ah, okay.
Alright. So, yeah. And the rest are, yeah. You have... we'll say, I haven't actually X'd them out, but there were 2 Warforged in the streets between the fortress and the cathedral that kind of went down fighting the reinforcements that were supposed to help Davitt. And there seems to have been more attacking the area of the cathedral, and the Warforged there basically stopped them. The ones on the wall were taken out when the ballista were taken out.
That's kind of what I figured. Yeah. Okay. Darn. Well, this is gonna either be really good or really awful. I'm leaning towards really awful. Because we left Realtar to his own devices.
I mean, Roltar is smarter than we give him credit for, so I'm not gonna worry.
I guess.
Besides, if he kills himself, it's his own damn fault.
Damn right.
That's almost the exact definition.
I should say, if he gets himself killed,
Yep.
it's his own damn fault. She's gonna talk into the stone. Realtar, good luck, buddy. Try to come back alive. I hear typing.
Yep. So do I.
Do you want to switch to talk since we're now resolving what Realtar is up to? Or do you want to keep this?
If you want. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Basically, like, what is in this fortress / town? I don't know what the hell you want to call it. What is in this place that isn't the military?
Not much. Like I said, there's it's mostly garrisons, support buildings, but it is very much a military fortress. There are prisons, but the prisons are empty. Bane has been in power for long enough that anyone who was here was probably either sacrificed or taken to the capital. And it's so out of the way that this is basically, as far as the Bane soldiers are concerned, it's kind of a waypoint between different cities for airship travel. So they'd come here, maybe restock and stuff.
Okay.
And then continue on their journey.
How many people are not part of the military that are just milling around, either looking scared or because
they've been rounded
the
up.
Enemy forces are what the hell?
Yeah, they've been rounded up by Marissa and Kay's group. They're all in the tavern now. There's about 24 non-combatants.
Interesting. How many of, is it a full tavern, basically?
It is a tavern. There's no, rooms. It's just a tavern.
No, but I mean full in terms of, the dining area.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's on the map. It's this building here.
Okay.
So you've got, the area to sit down in and the kitchen in the back. Which is what the little square in the back.
Is anyone actually cooking in the kitchen?
Right now, no. Probably everyone's just sitting down. There may be a couple of people in the kitchen, but right now everyone's a bit... Remember, you guys attacked during the night, so a lot of them are probably even in nightgowns, kind of scared, huddled together. I mean, it's a small tavern, but they still fit 24 people in there pretty comfortably, because they're all kind of huddled together. There's probably a couple kids who are just, in their parents' arms, and it is still nighttime. Everyone is sleepy and scared shitless because there's been a lot of explosions going on. This is the second time Garen Hold has fallen to an enemy. Fortunately for them, you guys are the people who originally had Garen Hold, so they don't fear for their lives at the moment, but they're still pretty scared.
Okay. I'd like to either find a cook or find one of the squadrons that can not screw it up. They don't have to be good, they just have to not screw it up.
Mm-hmm.
And have them basically make food for the entire tavern.
Okay.
Because prestidigitation will at least make it good if they suck at it.
Well, if you ask around, you probably get a couple people who are yeah, we work in the kitchens.
Yeah, I'd like to get them to, well, let's try and at least feed these people so that they're not going to be against us and trying to, revolt.
Okay.
And
you're
then...
a drow in dark clothing. with like
Yeah.
red and stuff. Why don't you give
Yeah.
me a diplomacy check? You're
Yes,
charismatic
I also
enough.
look dumb as shit.
Yeah. You're probably also covered in blood.
Oh my god!
Alright. You're good at being cute.
And pathetic looking. Don't forget about that. Because I have like 0 muscles. They're like, what's he gonna do? He can't even lift his damn pot of potatoes.
Yeah. They probably eventually
it's
realize that
true.
you're like a cleric of the Raven Queen, and they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. And you get the kitchen, like, they start firing up the kitchen and start checking to see what they can make.
I'll offer to add anything if they want to make it fancy with prestidigitation, because it's just good.
I'm not sure. I mean, considering your diplomacy, they probably accept. They'll probably also like magic. These are basically peasants, so they're like, magic. Sure? How does that work?
It brings it makes comfort food from the gods.
The gods abandoned us 5 years ago.
I wasn't here. How do you know that?
Well, because everything went to hell.
Okay, yes. I agreed there, but hang on.
And
I have an analogy, but I swear to God, he probably won't.
the paladins of Court also lost their
he doesn't.
powers. The clerics, they lost their powers. They couldn't even heal.
It was, but what if it was a thing that was like over the whole world, like a wall, like a floaty wall of rocks.
They look at you blankly.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm working here.
Yeah, you know. They're like,
There's still a sky.
are you hurt? Do you need help?
Yeah.
Maybe you're hungry too. Why don't you eat with us?
Wait, we're inside a tavern.
Yes.
Pointing upward, he says, Is there still a moon out there?
Technically two, yes.
Okay, sorry. But I don't see it.
Right.
It's dark.
Because there's a roof.
But I don't see a moon. I don't even see 2 moons. Maybe they just went away.
Oh God, I need to roll an intelligence check for these guys. Actually, an insight check. I'll give them... I mean, yeah, probably. That's
We
pretty
need
good
a
for...
That's like
translate
about
willpower
average.
check.
That's pretty good for a peasant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is pretty good for a peasant. I gave them a +5 because there's a lot of people listening to you right now, so...
So, okay, just sheer numbers of maybe someone
Yeah.
will.
Slowly, like, you see realization start dawning on a couple of them, and like, are you saying the gods are there, but not... like, they can't reach us?
Well, because think about it. The Raven... People are dying, right?
Yes.
But it's not like there are ghosts everywhere, so obviously the Raven Queen is still taking them.
Well, the Raven Queen has always been a weird one.
But if all of the other gods, like Cord, are... I assume, out of character, he was like one of the more powerful ones
Yes.
in this area at the very least.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. If even Cord, who was like super awesome and shiny, went away, then why wouldn't everyone else? I don't think it's because, I mean, the Raven Queen is super special and awesome. But I've been told that this isn't actually her continent.
True.
So is it that the other gods are just not strong enough, or is it that just because there's death, that's why that works? And if there was stuff from the other gods, they would work better. Well, that's just rude. It's just fucking rude.
They're big. They're like, okay, maybe it's just. But the followers of Bane control everything, so it seems just safer to have to. We're just peasants. We're just common folk.
So?
We worked for the clerics and paladins of Cord, and they were defeated. And then we worked for the clerics and paladins of Bane, and now you guys defeated them, and I guess we'll work for you.
Realtar just looks unhappy about the whole, we'll just go with it, because someone will pay us to not kill us all, hopefully.
Yeah, that's basically their mindset.
Oh god. I'm so glad Realtar doesn't know about that. Because if he starts going around saying the sky is falling, we're fucked. Anyway.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Well, if that's what would happen to a floating continent, there is totally an area of the world convinced that the sky was falling 5 years ago. Because it was.
Well, but who knows? Peller could have still had enough influence to keep his continent, because he didn't do it himself necessarily. He just inspired.
Apparently, you can sink an entire fucking land continent.
Well, yeah, but that was Bane.
But I'm saying it already takes effort to float a fucking continent.
It was Bane's, if I can't have it, no one can. And then the Raven Queen came in and was like, okay, I'll take it. That's more or less what happened.
It's like, dibs. 5-second rule.
5-second rule on a continent.
5-year rule?
Oh god, there's an underwater continent of revenants. That's terrifying.
Oh my god. I found the fucking ghost sharks.
Undead mermaids.
Oh my god, yes.
It would be revenant mermaids, not undead
Revenant sharks.
Revenant sharks.
Dude, I want that to be a campaign.
Revenant chickens.
Okay, well,
Oh my god. I'm sorry. But Realtar will just leave it at that for now, because his head's starting to hurt. but maybe somebody smart will come along and do a better job after these lovely potatoes have been eaten, because motherfucking potatoes.
Potatoes are delicious.
Better
and awesome.
job.
Potatoes are the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was probably
Especially
potatoes
when they're squishy.
and cheese. And...
Butter and salt and bacon.
Much butter. And actually bacon, yeah, because
Stop!
bacon is
You're
easily
making me
preserved.
hungry.
If you have mashed potatoes and you mix in sour cream and cream cheese, it is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and chives.
No.
I hate you. I keep
Oregano.
kosher, guys.
Well, the rest of you have been basically
you can
checking
get
out the
turkey
rest.
bacon.
This place is kind of dark still. The only place that has lights on is the tavern, and there's not lots of warmth coming out, and a lovely, lovely smell of food.
Well, I don't suppose we could take a quick break, could we?
Yes, we are going on break. I
Good.
was gonna see you, but most of you are probably either going into the embassy building in the center has been also warmed up because it's fucking cold outside. It is winter. It probably started snowing again, and
Gross.
so we'll come back in a few minutes. Hey guys, and we're back. And just a little plug there for my shirt, the Spoonie Red Panda shirt, which I'm selling on Bonfire. We'll probably tweet out the links afterwards as well. There's 4 more days before the campaign ends, and I'm trying to get to at least 11 shirts sold, which is 3 more than I currently have. So, yeah, plug. Anyways, back to Wonders. You guys had basically cleared everything up and had retired for the night, I guess?
Sleep, yes.
Yeah. Pax probably would have set up watches with the other people as well.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because, you know.
Yeah, you have a lot of people, so... most likely you all share the same building with the support people as well. Food was distributed from the tavern to everyone, and there was much sleeping on floors because there's probably not enough beds in that place, but at least it's warm, and you know, you guys have bedrolls and stuff.
Yep.
So you have rested and recovered for the night?
Glorious.
Wait a second.
Huh?
Didn't we have the giant ass tents too?
Yes.
did.
Yes.
Technically.
But we have a building to sleep in.
Yeah.
I know, but for the other
Oh, good point.
people that aren't us,
Well,
Good
it's
point.
cold as fuck outside, so they'd
Yeah,
probably
seriously,
prefer
I
sleeping on the
doubt.
floor
Building.
inside the
I'm
building.
just saying, I have no idea because like the ground is also cold as hell, and I assume that you don't have heated floors.
No, but I'm assuming we found a place with a fireplace.
Yeah, I mean, between all the bodies and everything, the inside of that building is probably the best place to be. Because, yeah, it does have fireplaces, and they were probably kept up all night.
Sorry.
What?
Did-
Wow,
You okay, Joe?
guy had 2
Keep
death
going.
saving throw failures.
Oh.
1 more
Yeah.
and he would have died.
Does anyone know that in the party?
Well, now he's rested, so he doesn't.
he's
No,
fine.
but like, did anyone realize that
He was
like,
that
after the
close,
fight?
half dead.
Yes.
I don't know.
You mean the fact he had no healing surges and had 2 failed death saving throws?
Honestly, did anyone realize he had either of those things?
Leilani knows his body was exhausted and he couldn't get healed anymore, yes.
Yeah, and he was down to 14 hit points again.
But did anyone know about the 2 failed?
Well, that was during the battle. You guys picked him up like 3 times. 3 or 4 times, because he
I know,
went down a
but-
lot.
Yeah, so did Leilani.
So did everyone.
But like
Pax went down
everyone
at least
did.
thrice.
So would anyone have specifically noticed who went down how many times? Other
I
than
lost
said
count
people?
of Leilani's, by the way.
Okay, maybe not even
5
said
or 6.
people.
Honestly, if anyone saw like more than one person go down, it was probably Realtar.
Or Very.
Realtor
Or Very.
Pax?
No, Pax went down too.
Pax went down
down.
3 times.
He went down 3 times.
I know, but he was also the healer that had to pick up however many people.
Yeah, but I
True.
think Guy went down once when Pax was down. So that's what I'm saying. He spent time on the ground unconscious, missing
So-
parts of the battle. I think the only one who didn't
Very
go down
Realtar.
was Realtar. Very went down once, I think.
Once. And she was also in the building.
And she was in the
for a
building,
bit.
yeah. Kizaria did not go down, but she was in the building for most of the battle, so she missed most of it. So if anything, I think Realtar might have seen most of it. So he would.
Realtar knows how fucked everyone
That's
was.
terrible.
Yeah.
First of all, that he's the only one that might know.
Yeah, because he missed a bit at the beginning, but for most of the battle, you were on the roof, so you had a pretty good view of the battlefield. But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Oh fuck.
By the way, Karu, did I get
Hang
no
on.
response?
Not yet.
Okay.
What?
Why?
So, I GM rolled car insight to see if I would have actually counted. Apparently, Realtar was annoyed with like fixing all of you that he actually like bothered to count because I rolled a 29 insight,
God,
which is an 18 on the die.
that's scary.
So
And
basically, Realtor knows everything.
he'd probably go up to Pax before you guys went to bed. Pax being, the other healer.
Yeah.
And basically tell him we can't let this happen again. And
No, we
detail
cannot.
that. Let's see here. Leilani went down this many times. You went down this many times. Guy went down this many times, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have been fixable.
What?
Like he would have just passed over that. Like I'm so annoyed at all of you people because goddamn, I can't even do this like that many times. I mean, I'm not sure if Pax would have said anything at the time. Because Realtar would mostly just be bitching about
Venting.
it, but not because out of character I know what that means, but in character he would just be annoyed, not like, hey, this is definitely a serious thing that we should consider. More like, I don't have that many heals, Pax. You can't do that again.
Maybe let's not rush into battle without a short rest next time.
I mean, we still made it out,
Mm-hmm.
but
I mean, considering your insight roll and the fact that you are a cleric of the Raven Queen, you probably could sense that, like, Guy came within a sliver of just being claimed by the Raven Queen there.
okay, then he would have mentioned that, but again, probably like slight panicking, but mostly just annoyance.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, Guy's been like fixed before, so he probably just assumes that's what'll happen. Hopefully Leilani isn't actually listening.
Also,
Leilani went to sleep. I'm assuming you guys are saying this elsewhere. That's why I'm
yeah,
keeping
Pax
quiet.
is also going to look at Realtor and be like, we also have to make sure that Leilani has better defenses.
Okay,
She is
yes.
far too fucking self-sacrificing.
Yes, but how do we do that?
We get her better weapons, better armor, better things.
She does need better weapons, let's be honest.
Well, more so much better armor, better things.
Wait, can't she enchant things?
She can. But she doesn't ever think to for herself.
Well, let's make her.
Yeah.
We're in this town.
Yep.
Grumble, grumble.
Grumble mumble. So that is definitely going to be something that we have to tell her.
Pax, did you do anything with the Warforged that couldn't move? Or did you just leave them where they fell?
No, he probably would have. Actually, this is going to sound strange, but do you think that the Warforged that could move would have been able to repair some of the Warforged that couldn't?
No.
I didn't think so. He probably would have had them gather up and at least be brought inside to be respected while they couldn't move, and he might have actually even tried to reach out to them through the bracer and I guess gauge not just mood, but I don't know. He would have thanked them for their service and all that kind of stuff, and said that he would have tried to get them repaired as well in the future if they still continued to wish to fight.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have disrespected them for doing what they did.
Okay. So you did that before going to bed, basically just
Yes.
gathered up
Yep.
all the...
Gathered up the ones that couldn't move anymore, put them very gently into a place where they would not get damaged further.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so you guys have your rest, and you all wake up refreshed in the morning, because that's how this system works.
Yep.
Yay.
Some of your wounds, especially those made by a certain paladin of Bane, have scars. Jagged, ashen-looking scars.
Sweet.
But other than that, you guys are healed up.
That was a stressful day.
Yeah.
Now we need to know what we do next. Figure out what we're doing next.
We
I
are
did
resupplying is what we're doing.
pretty much. Those assholes destroyed whatever they couldn't take with them.
I'm not talking about this town. I'm talking about the fact that I can't heal packs that often.
It was a very hectic fight, yes.
I'm supposed to be backup. Backup healing.
I mean, I will also point out we had the issue of apparently some of Bane followers can stop healing from working.
I'm well aware of that now.
Me too.
Yeah, we didn't know that before, so that kind of screwed us over too. I mean,
How
this
annoyed
is
am I at Leilani?
what? I didn't hear what you said.
How annoyed is he at Leilani?
I don't know. How annoyed is he at Leilani?
How annoyed is he at Leilani in general?
That's either
He's
really
fucking
good or really
pissed at you.
Holy shit.
I really didn't expect to roll that high, so now I gotta come up with something.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, he is going to pull out everything that he told Pax, but only about Guy. Because you wouldn't give a shit about Pax, and you clearly don't give a shit about yourself, or you'd have better defenses than you do, and you don't give a shit that he's bitching. So let's pick the little small mascot that seems to follow you around. And detail how, oh, this is how I know if they're going to go to the Raven Queen. You look for these things. Oh, guess what I found? Yesterday, repeatedly.
What? I'm gonna point out I didn't run first into that fight. I wanted to rest. Things were hectic. I mean, why are you so mad at me, Realtor?
Because when I say we need to resupply, and that's what we need to do first, we need to do that because if one of us disappears, we can't damn well keep this place. What help are we going to be if we aren't even here?
We're not even going to be here that long.
I meant more in the whole, on this world rather than in this town, but...
Regardless.
Basically, Realtor is going to bully you into either enchanting something to make this not happen, get yourself some goddamn armor, woman.
She does have armor.
Get yourself some goddamn better armor or enchant it.
Okay, I will point out her AC is not bad. It was all her other defenses that were shit.
How is your crown not yelling at you?
Amulet of
Or
Protection.
belt or whatever.
Karuk?
Yes.
Yeah, how is Karuk?
Because I can't imagine Karuk is silent here.
I mean, he's probably going well, Drow has a point. You kind of do suck at some defenses.
And by
some more than others.
I mean,
22 fortitude, yeah, at level 15.
Yeah.
Guy pipes up and goes, well, what if you use the amulet you gave me? That'll help your defenses.
But that'll mess with yours. No.
Yeah. You tiny halfling who nearly died?
Yeah, we have to talk about that, too.
I thought we did.
Wait.
That's fine.
What do you mean died? What?
He almost couldn't come back.
Wait, what?
But we.
What are you talking about?
Perhaps.
No, I'm not going to.
What? No,
He nearly,
what is...
he nearly died. Like, as in, you know that time when the Paladin of Cord brought him back?
Yes, that was...
He had died. If it wasn't for her doing that, he would have been dead. This time,
What?
wouldn't have worked.
Because if you haven't noticed, there's no, 5-year fighting paladin to fix things.
What do you mean it wouldn't have worked, though?
He can't come back again, Leilani.
Not like that.
Because, the souls from the Warforged here, there wouldn't be anything to bring back.
Wait, so Guy can't be revived anymore?
You said you were going to
Once-
keep that a secret, Pax.
Well, then you
knew?
almost went and died.
You knew and you didn't tell us?
Because he promised he would be careful. Clearly, I can't trust him to keep that promise.
Look, we all went down in that battle.
Yeah.
I didn't.
We were special, Kazaria.
He's just giving you this glare that I am so done with all of your shit.
I only went down once.
Oh,
It made me stronger with my deck of cards.
This
oh
was...
boy.
It likes me more.
This was the first fight we've ever had where I think almost all of us went down. I don't think we've ever had a fight this close before.
We haven't.
We can't go running into fights like this anymore.
No, we can't.
But what are we supposed to do then? We were still sent here to fix this shit.
We were. But I guess we have to get more allies. We've proven that we can't do this alone anymore.
Well, isn't that what we were trying to do in the first place? Get allies?
But I mean, at this point, we were going to free the tieflings, and I still think we should do that, but that's another huge fight. And the more fights we cause, the bigger their defenses are going to get to take us out.
Mm-hmm.
They sent your brother this time, Pax.
Fucking dickwad.
Okay.
And a fucking dark-ass unicorn with it.
God.
Okay, there is something else.
Overdrum.
If we're getting things out, Pax, I need to point this out. We suggested having a short rest before that big fight. But you insisted, because your brother was coming, we had to be as fast as possible. You got a little blind in that fight yourself, Pax.
Ouch.
I'm not trying to put all the blame on you. It was on all of us, I think, for different reasons, but we should have rested. I mean, I don't know how many different things you guys would have had if we rested, but I mean, I would have had at least some more defenses. At least Fire Pulse I would have had, which would have been really good when I was surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
I understand you have reasons to hate your brother, Pax. I'm not giving you any reason not to hate your brother. I mean, honestly, I think most families are shit at this point. But if you hear about your brother again, you can't run blindly in.
I know.
Do you?
I do.
I think we need to do... I know you're not a stealthy person, Pax, but I think we have to be a little more subtle than we're doing for a while.
And how do you presume we do that? Right now, not only do we have a huge target on our back, we have a huge target on this place. Betcha.
I'm not talking about this place specifically. Yes, we need more people to help defend this place. Absolutely. Like, I don't think they'll leave this here for too long. But if we get more people here to start rebuilding and start defending, as far as subtlety, I think when we're acquiring allies, we need to avoid fights as much as possible for now. I mean, yes, we're still going to have to fight, but we can't have a large-scale fight like this again. The only reason we survived is just our backup finally arrived. If they hadn't shown up, Pax, we would have died. All of us.
I know. We've been trying to be careful, but we can't. We can't.
Have we been trying to be careful? We came to this place knowing it was close to a death trap.
Yeah, but we had to do it.
Did we?
As we said, we need allies, and we also need a place for them.
I don't know
I'll
if
point
there's going
out-
to be... Go
We
ahead.
didn't gain allies here. We lost allies. People died.
I don't think there's anywhere on this entire continent that's not going to have Bane followers chasing us. The only time we didn't have that was on the magical continent.
Not true.
We had people spying on us. They just
But
weren't...
not a large-scale fight.
Yeah. It
But
was
it's
more
not like
subtle.
there's another magical fancy continent where all we're going to run into is spies.
Well,
Pax, is there something you wanted to share with the class?
there's more continents than just
What do you
magic
mean?
What?
continent.
What about this world haven't you told us?
Well, it was kind of... There were a couple places that we could probably go, but
And you never thought to tell us.
because it's really not easy to get to any of them. The one might not exist anymore. The other one is at the bottom of the ocean, and
What?
So done.
What do you mean it
All
doesn't
of your shit.
exist? It's a
It might-
continent.
it might not, because at one point, Pelor had a continent that was floating. It
Excuse
was
me,
always moving.
Pelor had a continent? And we haven't tried going there for allies to help get Pelor and the rest
Because
of the
I don't know where it is. It's floating, it's moving constantly, if it still exists.
What
I'm
about
just
the
going to
Raven
throw my
Queen?
hands up in the air and we are going for a walk because this is bullshit.
Did you not think to maybe ask around at the magic continent? If anyone might know where a flying continent is, it might be the magic continent.
We were kind of busy, and I really... Ugh.
Really
I'm gonna start
busy?
walking away as well.
Busy? You
'Cause
know,
I'm
Max, I will
really
point
frustrated.
out, we didn't have to fight in the arena, but we wasted time there.
I mean, we wouldn't have gotten your pretty tiara if we hadn't.
Oh wait, who
That
are you
was
calling a
kind of
pretty
a-
tiara?
You.
Karuk is a
Oh,
crown.
You know it. You're a tiara. You're a tiara.
The crown, thank you very much.
You are a tiara. I do not
Tiara.
see any pointy princess thingies on you.
You are totally a tiara.
Karuk, you
probably a
realize she's
diadem.
just messing. Actually, yes, it is a diadem.
Yeah.
Yes.
so
tiara.
it's a type of tiara. It's way too delicate to be a crown.
Karuk, you
When
know
I'm
the
in
difference
one
between a
piece
tiara.
and my crown.
Well, you're
yes,
not.
but we're still
for now.
missing one piece, Karuk.
Yes, we need to get on that.
Yes, considering the direction I feel it, I don't think we're ready to go in that direction, and you know that.
Let me guess, the capital?
Well, it's in the capital's direction. I don't know where it is. Given our luck, it's probably going to be in the capital, especially considering just our luck. But I have 4 out of the 5 pieces. The guy is holding one of them right now. He is the solitaire. I mean,
Also, to be fair, they fell out of contact with the flying continent of Pelor like 10 years prior to the thing with Bane.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they
It-
haven't
it-
seen that.
They haven't seen that continent for quite a while. Pelor was literally like, I am so done with this, took the majority of his followers, put them on a continent, and was like, I'm out.
yeah, but Magic Continent that didn't piss off Pelor, they might still have contact with it.
No,
Or
no,
at
no.
least know if
No,
it
no.
exists.
You don't understand. Pelor was so done with the world.
How do you know that, though? You were on Cord's continent, Pax. There's a chance that someone on the Magic Continent might at least have contact with them still. And if we say, hey, we're trying to bring the gods back, we have plans, hey, can you send anyone to help? They might have people to send.
Well, we've got it now.
We've got to get more people here first. We have the tieflings we're supposed to help, but we have like 7, 8, 9, 10 different things we should be doing, and we don't have the people.
I mean, maybe we could try and get other people from maybe the Magic Continent or something to help.
They've been trying to keep away from this.
I'm aware.
If they start sending people to help us right now, they're just going to get attacked by Bane.
Did I ever say that they had to actually send them to help us directly? If they do, in fact, still have contact with the continent of Pelor, or the other continent, which I'm not going to actually say the name of yet, because Realtar might try and kill me. They
Why
might.
would he try and kill you? He walked
He's
off.
not in the area.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
He went to the horses.
Good. So he won't want to throttle me for not mentioning the Raven Queen's continent.
What? By the way, Veritas
What?
is still here.
Yeah. Well,
Ezra is still here.
I'm aware, but it's underwater. And
What?
I'm not sure how people who are still alive can get there.
The Raven Queen has a continent here.
And it's
Yeah.
underwater.
You know
And
what?
geez,
Leilani
if
is
only
pulling
we
out her
had dead
stone.
people.
Leilani
Bane-
is pulling out her stone.
So is Very.
Hey, Realtar? There's a continent to the Raven Queen here.
You are going to wish the damn it had done this first.
And Leilani puts the stone away. It's like, Pax, no more secrets, no more not giving us all information.
You realize I can't remember everything, right?
Okay, I think it's pretty hard to forget continents.
Same.
When you haven't had contact with a continent for like 100 years, kind of?
I mean, I'm still gonna point out that you just... How do you forget continents? I don't get it. My world only has 2, but it's not like you fucking forget about either of them.
I mean, I haven't been home in forever, and I still remember all the islands.
I lost all of my memory, and I still remember those continents.
Wait, you knew about them too?
I'm going to point out she didn't know that we didn't know.
Yeah,
I
she
assume
probably just assumed,
that
okay,
someone
this is where we're
would have
going
told
first.
Like, it's a little different. She doesn't
So
know all the
lied to.
information we've been given. Pax has been with us since we got here.
Sorry,
I
Fury,
think
what were you saying?
I didn't have anything more to add.
God damn it, Pax. It's great. Make that like 13 different things we need to be doing. Okay.
Well, at the
So-
very least, we can contact somebody on one of those places. We can get one of the people from the Magic Continent, see what information they have, even if they can't directly help us. It's where we have to start delegating, though. Since you're right, we can't do everything.
We can't do everything.
Why
We
not?
need to start. We don't have the time. The longer we take to do things, the more they're just gonna.
The more we stretch ourselves,
Yeah.
the more brittle we'll become.
I mean, the thing is, we do have an ally with an airship. They could start. We have an ally with an airship. They could help by starting to transport more people here to help rebuild, fortify, defend.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Putting everyone in one spot? Absolutely not. But we
No,
at least
bringing
need
people here from via airship, won't they be spotted? It'll
That it would. I would say if we wanted to use the airship in any way, it would be not around here. Because they know.
My only other idea I can't do is I don't have the goddamn spell for it.
What?
What were you thinking?
There is a ritual that I know about that I haven't been able to find, and it's powerful enough. Buying it would be too expensive. But it allows me to make a temporary magic circle. And I can use it to connect to any permanent ones I know about. So if I made a temporary one here, we could use the one in, say, the Dwarven City to instantly move people here. But I don't have that spell, and to make a permanent circle takes a year of constant casting. The thing about a temporary one is I can choose to end it. And then the only way it can be brought back up is if someone with that ritual comes back here and recasts it. So basically, once it's used and I stop it, there's no circle that can be abused, or someone spy shows up here, memorizes it, gives it to someone else, and they can get to the center of this place. I don't have that spell though, and I don't know where to find it, and I don't even think I could find it in the Magic Line. It's that high of level, and it's really frustrating, and I don't know why I even mentioned this, because I don't have this. It's just been stuff I've considered, but but I don't have that spell, and we don't have a year for me to make a permanent circle, and it would require me being here daily for a year.
Leilani?
Hmm.
The ones in the Magic Continent and the Dwarven City, are those made with that same ritual?
With the permanent one, yes. Basically, the ritual I have right now, I'd have to recast it every day for a year in the same location to make it permanent. Basically, you permeate the area with the magic long enough that the magic can't disappear.
So they didn't need the one you actually want to make those circles.
No.
Mm.
The one I'm talking about just makes temporary circles that can be linked to any I have memorized. So basically, I'd make a temporary circle and I can go somewhere else and return to the circle I made as long as I sustain it, which I don't actually need to be where the circle is to sustain it for a day, but it's a daily sustain. Out of character, I think I have to spend a healing surge daily to sustain it, but that's all that's required. But yeah, that is, I believe, a level 15 ritual, guys. That's why I haven't been able to find it.
Don't. And you even tried looking in the Magic Continent?
I admit I haven't tried because this isn't something I thought of until I arrived back here.
Could always ask. Don't you have your our one little friend there?
We have a couple allies.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, when I send them the message, just because I am going to send them a message saying, hey, by chance, do you still have any knowledge of the location or a way to contact the floating continent? I was planning to ask them about that ritual, but...
Leilani.
What?
First of all, I'm on a horse, because we're going to squish the tin can later for keeping the damn continent secret.
Leilani steps away from the horse and to the side so she doesn't spook it. Realtor, why
No,
are
he's
you
a good
on a
pony.
deer? Why are you on a horse?
It's a war horse. It
Because
just
it's got
snorts
more
at you.
sense than this thing.
Leilani takes another step back.
Yeah, yes, that's nice. Bad horsey.
You know I don't like horses.
What places, say, on your world had this magical fancy thing?
The permanent circles?
No, the how to make a small circle. Or whatever.
It's a ritual. You'd find it in scrolls books.
No, but I mean, have you ever seen it? Do you remember
No.
ever seeing it anywhere?
No, I just know it's a ritual that exists.
Is
I've
there
read
any-
about it, but
Is there any bookstore in, like, fucking fairyland that would have every ritual in existence?
I mean, there's
one.
there's probably locations that have knowledge of anything magic related, but good luck finding them. I mean, I'm sure anything like that would be possible. I don't know of any location like that.
I bet
Or
Ayuna's
item.
library has it.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking of Ayun's library.
Um,
But let's be honest,
Karu?
Ayun's library has knowledge of everything.
Karo, the thing I asked about, would that work, or is that not a thing?
Technically, the way that thing works, yes, it would work for anything.
Oh. Leilani.
Mm-hmm.
Or, actually. This is out of character, I'll whisper Yuzio.
Oh no, that's the question you were asking me. Holy shit. Oh, fuck, I forgot we had those. Karu, please remind me of how they work again? 'Cause God. Oh shit.
Because I know shit all because I have the intelligence of a goddamn squirrel, so someone else's character needs to do this.
Fuck.
Choose a location on any plane, even a location that you have never visited or seen. You and each willing ally within 5 squares of the codex is transported to that location.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! Right.
We got like.
Holy.
Oh my god! I forgot all about that.
We got that fucking teleportation codex. Jesus Christ!
We have like we have more than just one.
We have
like I think it's
each
2
one
or
of
3.
us has one.
I thought we had 2.
I thought
No,
each one of us
you
took
guys
one.
have 5, yeah.
We have 5 pages of the Infinite Codex.
Oh my god! We could. Oh, we are all such assholes.
We know where the fucking rest of the codex is!
We do know where the rest of the codex is.
God. We are.
I mean, I will say, oh god, now it's like, oh god, how much, god.
So wait, Could we?
Because the first
does
thing
that mean
I
that-
thought of out of character that would probably have the knowledge of anything we need is Zion's library. But oh god. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know where else would have it. I really
Time for the win.
Dude, hi.
Okay, Pie, let's be honest. We all forgot about this. Fuck. Okay, Karu, would I be able to roll an insight to see if I remember about the codex pages? Because, I don't want a metagame here, because, fuck, I forgot about these.
I mean, I think more than forgetting them, Leilani has just kept them because you guys wanted to use them against Bane and to get to Bane. Or possibly to get away from Bane.
They haven't been thought of for anything else because they're being mentally stored for that.
Exactly. Honestly, I could see Realtar being like, well, we've got those fancy pages that take us anywhere.
And everybody just like freezing.
Oh, God.
Like, he doesn't understand how they work, but he knows you each are holding one of these important pages that can do a lot of, like, fancy stuff.
Oh, shit.
Hmm.
Oh, could use one of...
And as far as, that's basically the first phrase of the thing. I will point out the codex is able to transport you. Like, it says you could choose a king's treasure room, and you would appear in a king's treasure room somewhere. You could choose
You have to be specific.
You have to be specific, but you can also not be specific. You could choose a safe place, and you would appear somewhere safe, even though it might be surrounded by dangers. Therefore, if you wanted to say, I want to go somewhere where they have this ritual, then you'd appear somewhere where that ritual existed.
Are you fucking serious?
What if it doesn't exist in this world?
It's a planar thing. If it's not available in this plane, you would be transported to the closest plane with it.
Oh wow! So what if the continent doesn't exist on this plane anymore, but it exists in another plane similar?
You'd end up on that other plane. Like, that's the thing. It will take you to wherever you want to go.
And it will basically try for the closest location first and spread out from there, even spreading to other planes to find one
Exactly.
that matches your wish.
So
Almost
right now,
like it were a codex.
Leilani could say, I
Infinite.
want to go back home, and it would transport her back to her world.
Oh, fuck that shit! Whoa. Important correction here. You said planes. That's a different universe. Does it still count, or is
True.
it only within
It would take you
universe?
to your world, not your plane. I mean, not your parallel universe. So you would see your world in this universe.
God, that would be fucking weird.
Yes.
Okay, so it wouldn't teleport us to another universe.
No. It would
Okay.
teleport you to your world in this universe.
We'd still be in Universe 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we're in Universe 3. So you could
That
go
was
to...
what I was worried about.
So if you went to Guy's world, you would actually end up in Guy's world, because he's Universe
Oh
3.
god.
Or the, Hunter's World.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, fuck.
So,
I apologize if I've broken an entire arc.
nope, you haven't. You just made us feel really dumb.
Yeah. I mean, I will point out Car gave us these pages.
Well, we technically took them, or didn't give them to us.
She gave us
Like-
the whole fucking book.
Yep,
I'm
she
surprised
did.
we didn't take the whole fucking book, to be
It
honest.
was huge. It was huge.
Me too, though.
I mean,
It
we
is
have a bag of
infinite after all.
holding. We have a bag of holding.
couldn't
You
fit
could have
it through the
shoved it
bag.
in one.
No.
I don't think it would have fit in your bag.
Okay,
We
so
could have made one to fit it.
the problem is if I just use the codec page and say, take us to where this ritual is. I don't know where. And,
You might wind up in the capital.
we could end up in the capital. We could end up in a vault we can't get out of because it's a pretty powerful ritual. There's a lot of places we could end up. Because there's only one place I can think of off the top of my head that would basically be guaranteed to have it, but I am not going there because that is not okay.
Where?
Ion's
If
library has knowledge of everything in everywhere. So I'm pretty sure there would have it, but I'm not going there.
Why not?
Why
not?
I thought you liked those stores and stuff.
I thought you liked Ione.
Yeah.
I do, but I'm not going to. It's too big.
Fine, I'll do it.
Is she gonna like
No,
smite
no.
you?
No, I don't think so, but it feels like a bad idea to go into a god's domain.
Don't you want to read all of those books, though?
You would never get me out of that library, let's be honest.
That's probably why she doesn't want to go there, because she knows she'd never leave.
I mean, we can leave you there.
No. We need her.
But I'll admit that's the only place I can think of that is basically guaranteed to have it. I don't know where else it could be.
So,
But
so wait, we could use a codex to go to Peller's continent?
If it still exists, we might wind up actually smacking down into if it actually
I mean, as long as it still exists, it can take us there.
Yeah. Depends on where it is these days, though.
No, if it exists, Pax, we can.
I know, but I'm saying we'd have to use one to get back if it exists somewhere that is not where we can get back from.
Well, I mean, as long as let's say it's still on the material plane, I can get us back to the Dwarven City. I can get us back to the Magic Continent. As long as it's on this plane, I can use my ritual to get us where we need to go. Now, the best case scenario is we make an ally on the flying continent, and I can memorize a magic circle there. But Pax, what exactly do you know about who lives on this continent? Like, if we go there, are we just gonna be, arrested immediately? Because I'd rather not get arrested on another continent in the world.
I don't really, like I said, I don't really know that much about it. Because we fell out of contact before this whole thing happened. Like, a pretty long ways before.
Okay.
But
this could get us there.
I would... One thing we have in our favor, not to be boasting, and then Pax is just kind of raise his hand.
You're Pelor blessed bloodline.
Mm-hmm. Yup. That could at least let them listen to us for a moment.
I think our best bet is to go there first with one of the pages.
Okay.
If we can just make allies there, then we can hopefully learn about some magic circle there that I can use to get us back there and transport people around. Like, that would be the best case scenario. We don't know anything about it. I mean, I might be able to find that ritual there.
Maybe we should prepare for worst case scenario.
Well, luckily we're fully rested now, so that is but we have to word this specifically, because we don't want to just say this flying continent on your world, because it could land us, in a dangerous spot. We'd have to specify somewhere, say, safe, or we have to be very specific with how we word it, Pax.
Yeah. I'm aware of that. Well, you're the one who's good with words. Have at it.
Before we go, we need to make sure the people here are going to be okay for a little while. Because, I mean...
Well, I did contact Barian. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, but it has been less than a day since I contacted him.
You contacted him in the middle of the night, so...
Yep. So it's
Probably
likely.
got it in the morning.
Yep.
But he knows at least that we've gotten this place. If he can send more people to help fortify, because there is things that need repairing, to send them. Our allies with the airship. Should we contact them and let them know that this is currently a safe location as well?
I guess, but as was pointed out before, the airship is pretty conspicuous.
Yes, but we can at least let them know. Be like, hey, just so you know, this place shouldn't shoot you out of the sky anymore. Probably don't come towards here yet, but we're just letting you know we're not dead yet.
And if you have people that you could nudge in this direction subtly?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they might have allies we don't know about. If they can send people, subtly here, then that's good. Get more people here who can fortify this place and help defend it and keep things running. We don't know how long we'll be gone.
Well, and Pax is just gonna kind of gesture.
Is Realtor still sitting on the horse with his head currently in the bag of holding, by the way?
Why not?
I never get tired of that, but it's just such a weird image in my head.
What about the tieflings, though? Are we just gonna leave them?
No. However, it is one of those things where, since we did just do this, they might still be on high alert other places. Might want to give a bit of time to cool down.
That is actually a good point.
Look, I didn't sleep through all of my tactics classes, okay?
Most of them. But all the religious ones.
It was boring.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to abandon them, but
No.
going there right now, they've probably been alerted that, hey, these fuckers did more shit, keep an eye out, they might show up somewhere else. Because we've kind of been bouncing around, taking out different main locations recently.
And what if they start taking out their frustrations on the people they have captive?
Let's be honest, they've probably been doing that for 5 years.
Okay.
What does Kazaria have to say about this?
Kazaria is... She doesn't want to delay any longer. She's actually, yes, this is just like, we can't... We have to do something. We have to act. We have to end this. We can't go around and run in circles.
We help the tieflings, yes, we get them out there. It's not going to end what's going on in this world.
No, I know, she looks around.
Do you really think we have enough allies to take out those locations at this point? Without leaving this place completely undefended?
No, we don't, but it's just... She just turns away. Can't wait anymore.
The last fight, yesterday, we went into a fight that we really shouldn't have with our small numbers, and we almost all died.
We had no problem with Garenhall until Pax's brother showed up.
No, we still had problems with Garenhall before his brother showed up.
Not as bad as... He didn't seem all that bad.
Besides the fact we almost died?
We almost die, like, all the time.
Not like that. I don't...
Excuse me.
Like, my whole body is still sore and achy after that fight yesterday, and that normally doesn't happen. Normally I rest and I'm fine. But...
If the Raven Queen wants to take me, she will take me.
You know, Veritas, I might hate myself, but at least I don't seem that ready to just keel over and die.
Yes, well, you don't worship a god of death.
No.
Kazaria just grumbles, you aren't on a clock from the god of death.
Goddess.
A god of
Just,
death.
just makes narrow eye contact at Pax.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, a goddess of death who, sent us here to fix it, along with the other gods.
It's
I
not
agree
like
with
we're
Barry,
going
though.
to.
But at the same time, while that's true, it better not be happening until we fix this.
It's not like we're going to abandon anyone because we came to this world to help it, but we're not going to be able to help this world if we die.
She shakes her head. I know. I just spent 5 years waiting. She shakes her head. All right, we have to do this. It's what we have to do. We can't take too long.
The more allies we get, the better it'll be.
Mm-hmm.
I really do think that. And if we can get allies on a continent that Bane's followers have no access to right now.
And if you're wrong?
Well, things have been shitting on us a lot recently. I'm kind of hoping when something doesn't shit on us.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, I'm getting really tired of this world.
So what's our next move?
Doesn't sound like we have a choice.
I guess we're gonna have to, before we actually use one of the codex to get there, we have to find out if it actually still exists or if anybody is in contact with it.
I can at least contact one of our allies from the Magic Continent, see if I get a response from her. If she at least can confirm it exists, then we can use the codex. How about that? It'll give us maybe this afternoon to go through and make sure things are going smoothly with the other people who are here. We get a response, and then if we get a confirmation that yes, this continent still exists, we use a codex to get there. And then from there, we try and get some more allies, and hopefully I can get access to a magic circle. Does everyone agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Also, someone get that bag off Realtar's head so he can actually hear what we're saying and make sure he's not, going to hate every inch of this whole idea.
At this point, I'm not gonna touch him. Because I can't guarantee that he won't bite my face off.
I mean, honestly, it looked like he was going to kill me earlier, too. Hey, Barry! He doesn't hate you right now!
Barry just shakes her head like, no, I'm not touching him.
But he can't hear us with the bag on his head. Oh, screw this. Leilani makes a mage hand and pokes Realtar with it.
I hope he bites you.
It's a mage hand. If he bites it, it'll go through it. The mage hand pokes him again.
Have
We
it
can't
pinch
actually
him.
hear those sounds, by the way.
Have it pinch him.
I use my mage hand to slap where that came from.
Oh god, it's gonna be a mage hand slap fight.
The mage hand moves up to try and pull the bag off Realtar's head.
How about you guys give me some strength checks?
I
it be
will say
Strength
the
or
mage hand can
arcana?
only move 20 pounds or less. So basically, if he grabs it, the mage hand can't move.
True. Alright.
Honestly, he's still trying to slap whoever pinched him.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
you're
think-
probably a bit distracted as the mage hand just like grabs your bag and pulls it off your head.
And disturb nice nap for boring plans. Probably.
Realtar, you kind of need to hear the plan. Considering you weren't mad at us, I kind of want to make sure you're not going to kill us for this plan.
Well, I didn't want to go for the whole, oh, should we do this? No, should we do this? No. What if we get to at the end?
Are you ready?
Sure.
That was adorable.
Oh god, did Realtar actually make that sound? I have to ask.
I could see him because he was actually sleeping in the bag of holding.
Okay. I'm gonna contact our friend and ally from the Magic Continent. See if they blah blah blah. I just said all this anyway, so it's like basically I just retell the same goddamn thing. Not repeating myself again.
Earl's insisting.
Are you okay with that, Realtar? Or are you gonna try and bite someone's face off today still?
No, they smart people on Magical Continent. That's why we're not there.
Right. Leilani is going to move off to go write her letter. She's basically going to say, hey, by chance, do you know if the Flying Continent still exists? And if it does, do you have a way to contact it? Are you in any kind of contact?
Who are you contacting?
The
Cookie lady.
Honestly, yeah, Nian would probably be our best bet. She might. Well, the thing is, do we want to contact Nian, or do we want to have me message the sword mage?
Why not both?
Both is good.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Okay.
I'm much more confident when she asks Leilani to give her an intelligence roll.
I wonder
Really?
why. 22. No, wait.
What?
16,
What?
8, 9, 20, 21, 22. Yeah. Because, well, it's just a roll plus your mod. And my
Plus
mod
half
is
level?
6.
Plus
Plus half level?
Plus, oh, right. I am so fucking out of it right now. So that is 30.
Okay. That sounds more like Leilani.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
She got
what?
stupid.
No,
Real
I
tar.
don't think I could
Uh-oh.
actually roll that. Though.
Did we lose somebody?
Did we?
Who did we lose? I heard a boop boop.
Gwen.
Oh no!
I think her internet.
Oh, her
he
internet
got-
booped. Her
All
internet booped.
We'll fill her in when she gets back.
You're pretty sure that if you wanted to talk to someone who could actually help and might have the most knowledge about what happened to the continent, it would be someone who does pacts with otherworldly beings.
Okay, so it's going to be the headmistress of the Blades.
Or if she's there, the traveler.
The traveler would also know a lot, but this
Not
is
her world.
not her world. Yeah.
True enough. Okay.
Yeah, so actually, I'll contact the headmistress of the Hexblades. And basically explain the shit I just said.
Mhm.
Be like, hey, do you fucking know anything? Well, not swear, but do you know anything about all this?
Gwen, are you alright?
Just imagining that. You fucking know. Like, wow, she actually swears in her letters.
No, she doesn't. Nice try. She probably sounds a lot more formal when she's writing than she does now because of being with these assholes for like a year now.
Okay. It takes a while. I'm guessing you guys kind of spend the day trying to make this place at least somewhat more habitable for the people there, making sure that the people who actually were here know that you're not going to try and kill them or anything.
Yep.
Anything special you want to do during the day?
Pray.
A lot of praying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hunting with
Actually,
Sephora.
I don't suppose Pax could pray to either Cord or Peller and ask if the continent exists still.
You could
Teller's
certainly
probably the
try.
best choice.
Yeah, I mean, well, the only reason I'd say Cord was because technically he is a follower of Cord, even though he's a Peller blessed. So, okay. Yeah, he's gonna pray and
To
open
whom?
himself up to Peller
Okay.
and ask if that continent still exists.
Sure. Give me a check.
Okay. That would be a 30.
Y'all have too much bonuses, dude.
Well, I'm trained in religion, technically.
Technically. Alright,
I am trained in religion, and I don't get
it's
like that.
really hard to communicate with the gods in general here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like trying to get through static.
Yeah, but I'm just looking for a confirmation or, or negative.
You get a confirmation.
Pax is gonna look at Leilani. Because I'm pretty sure he was probably glowing just a tiny, teeny bit when he was doing that.
Yeah, but I mean, Leilani might not be around. You went to
Yeah,
pray.
oh, I know.
Leilani's doing other shit.
I know. He's gonna go and find Leilani then.
What is it, Pax?
So, weird thing, I prayed to Peller?
It's not really a weird thing.
It is,
okay.
because he's not my god.
Yeah,
But-
so I mean, people pray to other gods
I got
that they don't actively.
I got an affirmative that the
Okay.
continent still exists.
Okay, still exists. I'm still waiting for my reply to see if it exists plain or if they know anything
Mhm.
about it.
I mean, that's
But
at
it's
least
good to know
something.
it exists.
Yes. Because that way we can still reach it. Even if it isn't on this plane, we can still get
Hopefully,
some...
it's still on this plane.
It would be easiest if it was still on this plane.
Oh, absolutely. Or else my teleportation is useless.
We'd have to burn 2 of those pages.
Exactly. I don't want to do that.
We know where the codex is.
I mean, she's not wrong. And we
I
also
really
do
don't
have...
want to rely on that. The
No.
more times we go there and the more pages we get, the more it risks the knowledge of that thing existing here getting out.
Yep.
What could possibly go wrong if that happens?
Not to mention we'd have to the Devas know that, hey, we're taking more pages, and I don't think they'd be okay with that.
I mean, we kicked their asses once.
Regardless. But at least we know it still exists.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys spend the day doing stuff and things and helping your allies make more of this place be habitable, shoring up defenses and all that kind of stuff.
I probably actually don't. Probably
Okay.
just like go out and hunt.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's winter, but there is a forest to the south of Garenhold. So, yeah.
Just remember.
Does anyone check out the tunnel?
Pax would get bored in the problem point, but he
That's
would make sure to let
probably
people
how I
know.
got out.
If
Probably
Pax
how
did,
I got out of the city.
then Kazaria would.
If you got out of the city via the tunnel, you would not end up in like, this is a long tunnel through, like, that's probably going to take you a while. And there's no hunting to be done inside a tunnel. I thought you were going hunting. Because there is a forest to the south of Garenhold, which would just mean going through the gates and out to the forest.
We don't know where this tunnel leads.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's the thing. You don't know where the tunnel leads.
Nope,
So I don't see her
we
going
don't.
there if she's going hunting. I'm not saying you can't go. I'm just saying it doesn't seem like the way to go if you were going hunting.
Well, I think, like, the thing is, I think she wouldn't want Pax to know she's leaving the town,
Well,
city, whatever.
if Pax went to check out the tunnel, that would mean he's nowhere in sight of the rest of the village.
True.
He's also probably distracted with a shit ton of other things, because right now he's
Yeah.
basically the commander of Garenhold.
God, that's so weird.
And you have a pretty high stealth.
I do.
Unfortunately, Pax hasn't been able to catch you for quite a while.
So I don't think it's
getting
that much of a
better.
difficulty to just slip away while he's busy with other stuff.
Yeah, I guess I'll just slip away while he's busy in the tunnel.
Okay, so Kazaria and Pax go explore the tunnel.
Yep.
Pax might see if he could bring along Kay, if only.
Okay.
Just to, like, kind of have some other sneaky, stealthy backup. I'd say Guy, but Guy is not leaving Leilani.
Probably not. What is Leilani
He-
up to? Just helping
he will
out
make
in
sure-
general?
She's just helping out in general, trying to keep busy and waiting for a reply.
Mm-hmm. I hate saying this, but I will point out if she's checked the whole place, there is a library in the fortress.
Bye, guys.
I was gonna say, we would probably also still suggest that you enchant something for you or Guy.
For her first.
For her.
Because Guy already
Yes,
has something she
but-
enchanted.
If she enchants something for Guy and, oh, it happens that he's already got something, well then I think it should go to Leilani, but if we tell her, make something for yourself, she'll never do it.
I mean, knowing Leilani, she's probably not thinking about the fact, oh, I should enchant something for myself, because it's Leilani.
Well, Guy could be like, hey, why don't you take my amulet?
No, I'm not gonna take it.
And
You
make me a
need it.
better one.
Then make yourself an amulet like this one.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I can't make something that powerful, Guy.
Alright, then you take this one and make me one.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that?
Cause.
Because you need more protection.
True that.
I really, no.
Alright, how about this?
I,
I'm not using this one until you have one.
wait, what?
Ho 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 ho.
He takes it off.
Oh, that's awesome.
Why are you doing that?
Well, Realtar is no longer pissed at Guy.
Oh,
Guy can be a fucking.
God,
He's a rogue. Of course he steals shit.
hang on. I'm looking at shit right now. I mean, actually, she has no. She doesn't even have enough residuum to make one because that's a +3. Takes that. She only
Well,
has
maybe
that
we
much-
can find some stuff to disenchant here in the city.
You should have a ton of whatever
Okay,
that powder
you know
stuff
On the
was.
residuum, like fucking.
I have a ton of residuum, but do you know how much it costs to make one identical to the one Guy has?
Oh, a shit ton.
Oh, a shit ton.
Oh, a shit ton.
Guy's like, well, I have some of these older magical items you could disenchant.
Ah!
He takes out, like, the flame dagger that he got from Anduin.
Leilani will outright refuse to
That one.
disenchant anything made by Anduin. Don't you fucking dare.
Wait. He offered one of his daggers from his collection
Warning.
to
Warning.
destroy.
Okay, you realize the dagger no longer exists if I disenchant it. Exactly. No.
But
Also, do you really think I would disenchant something made by Anduin?
She's got it bad.
I think if Anduin knew
Yep.
you were going to use the residuum to make something to protect yourself, he'd be fine with it.
I'm not doing it.
True.
Still not doing it. God damn it, I would have gotten so much residuum if I had gotten to that bloodstone.
Yeah,
Maybe enchant it and then disenchant it.
that's not how it works.
That's not. I'd actually lose residuum. I only get a half.
Yeah, you need residuum to enchant something, and you only get half of the value of the item when you disenchant it. So, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
Alright, so it's just
Pretty
Kazaria, Pax, and Kay that explore the
Yes.
tunnel. It goes on for quite a while. It takes you guys about an hour of trekking through tunnel downwards until you see a light.
Did we see any more things that look like people have?
You do see traces of people having passed by here. The blood smell has pretty much dried by now because it was overnight, but the dust is shows that there were people that passed through here.
Okay.
Eventually, you guys come out the other side. It is on the northeast side of the mountains. You cannot see Garenhold. You look up and it's basically you're on the other side of the mountain.
Whoa.
You have a mountain between you and Garenhold. And there is some footprints leading down the mountain and then disappearing. Like, they come up to a certain point, and then there's nothing else.
That's unsettling.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That definitely is unsettling.
Yeah, I don't even know what to do here.
Well, all we can really do is go back in.
I'm
At this
gonna
point.
try.
Oh.
Can I
Did
feel
you just
bloody?
choke on your tea?
Nope, nothing. I'm fine.
Liar. That's one well done.
What were you looking for?
Any sign of what might have happened after their footsteps disappeared, or where they might have gone, or
Okay. You carefully look around, trying to not disturb the footprints that you were following. Your best guess is that they were picked up by possibly an airship. You see certain signs on the snow of like a ladder, like a rope ladder having landed on the snow. So that's probably what happened.
Uh-huh.
so I relay that to Pax.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
But at least they're not still here, lying in wait.
Nope, they are able to report on our defenses and numbers.
True enough.
This place is gonna get counterattacked soon.
Oh, it is. And some asshole twat is gonna be leading it.
This isn't good.
No, it's not. Well, let's go back and update them.
Yeah.
Also, we should make sure that our people booby trap that tunnel. So that if
Definitely.
they try and come back that way, it's unlikely. Well, they might, you know. Alright, so Pax is gonna start heading back.
Okay. On the way back, you get a message from Barian.
Okay.
Basically acknowledging that you have taken Garenhold. He will start funneling people that way, but it will be slow because they're going to have to trek over land.
Yep.
And they have to be stealthy about it.
Mm-hmm.
He actually does ask you if it is safe to send people via the back entrance.
And Pax will reply and say, yes, for now, we will have to fortify that back entrance, though, because we do not expect it to remain calm for too long.
Okay. Alright, so, Realtar, you didn't find much. This place is basically a military stronghold. You do find some, like, symbols of Bane. There is an armory. You guys do have access to quite a few, like, weapons and stuff. Nothing magical, but, like, there is a stockhold of that. You have the horses, the war horses, and their bridles.
Holy shit.
How
many?
God, I gave you the numbers earlier.
Oh, okay. Hey, you said several. That's not a number.
I didn't?
You were like, there's these 3 and then several.
Right. So 3 are in conditions that you could use right now. I'd say there's around like 6 or 7 more that were injured with the explosions from the night before. Some more than others. But yeah.
Then if I don't see that much around the town, I'd probably just go and
take care of the horses.
Go back to the horses that I
Yeah.
saw the day before.
They do have stock for the horses, food and everything, because it's winter. So the horse feed part is fine. That wasn't one of the things they actually got to spoil before leaving.
Or they didn't think about it or something.
Yeah. The fortress itself also has some supplies, because, you know, you guys kind of attacked it, so they didn't have as much time as the people in the cathedral to mess things up.
Okay.
You guys gather that you have supplies for the amount of people you have here. You could probably survive for a month without backup in terms of supplies.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, if Pax didn't already know, I'd let him know, since if he's not in charge, he will figure out who will be.
Oh, if it's not me, it's Elazar.
But
yeah, Pax
Realtar
disappears
doesn't know
for 2
that.
hours, almost 3 hours, to explore the tunnel with Kazaria.
He does make sure to let people know where they are.
Yeah, but I'm guessing you leave Elazar in charge when you leave?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, he would tell Elazar and say, hey, make sure Pax knows blah blah blah.
Yeah. So in the evening, Leilani, you get a message back.
Oh?
She knows of it. They lost contact with it ages ago, and sometimes someone would show up claiming to have come from the continent, but they have not seen anyone even claiming to come from the continent since Bane appeared. So your guess is as good as mine if that place still exists. For all I know, it might have crashed into the sea when Bane did his thing.
Well, we know Pax has confirmed that it exists, but the Magic Continent is not in contact with it. Okay. We'll have to use the Codex then. Do we want to rest here for the night and go tomorrow morning?
Gonna have to, because Very's not coming back tonight.
Hunting?
I mean, you don't know what she's doing. She's just gone.
I'm assuming hunting. At least that's what Leilani is assuming.
Well, she did disappear once to hunt.
Leilani will at least say into the stone, Very, we're leaving tomorrow. Make sure you're back by morning.
Very doesn't even hear it because she probably buried the stone.
She's also probably too far away if she had the stone with her.
Yeah, Leilani doesn't know. She's at least making sure that she tried. Like,
Because Last time she went hunting, you guys kept messaging her on the fucking stone.
I messaged her once. Thank you very much. And it was more of please come back by morning.
Yeah, but I think Pax kept talking to her and just spooking
somebody
her prey.
kept talking to her and she was getting really pissed off.
Yeah, and only sent one message, thank you very much, and it was basically the same thing she just sent now. Basically, just come back by morning.
She'd either leave it in the keep, somewhere obvious, like, yeah, I'm fucking gone, don't try it. Or she'd just bury it as soon as she got out of the city.
Yeah, the area in front of Garenhold is cleared out because, fortress.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I said it was 300 feet, 300,
something
like that, to the edge of the forest, and then you'd probably have to go a bit deeper if you wanted to go. So you'd be out of range for probably anyway. Yeah. So it's not like last time where the forest was right beside the airship, so she didn't really have to go very far to go hunting. All right, so you guys basically help your allies settle down here as much as possible, rest for the night. At least you got, 1 day between getting killed.
Yep. Sounds good.
Cool.
We're so screwed, aren't we?
Probably.
And the next morning, you are all gathered up. I'm assuming Very made her way back?
Maybe. Yeah.
Pax is probably pacing.
Do you want to give me a survival check to see how your hunt went?
Sure. There isn't a survival check.
God damn it.
Nature.
Nature?
God, I'm so bad at nature.
That's what happens. Ooh, that wasn't terrible.
Bad. Considering I only have a 9 in nature, that's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it went well. You caught, this high up, you probably caught some rabbits.
A griffin.
You might have seen, I don't think there's griffins here.
I saw some rocks. Without a K.
Yeah, I figured. After a second. You might have seen some wolves.
It's probably just rabbits.
Well, it's probably just rabbits.
So I wouldn't have been able to lug an entire deer home.
Yeah, and I don't think you wanted to go after wolves because they might, take exception to that and come after you.
Yeah.
And since you're on your own, I don't think you want to take on a pack of wolves.
Yeah.
You might survive.
Probably slept in a tree that night too.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
All right. Give me an endurance check.
Oh God, that's even worse than my
I'm
nature.
gonna point out she does have that cold snap on Karu. If you're doing what I think you're doing.
That is true. She does have her cold snap
I
armor.
do. Yes.
That would give you what? What does it do?
It gives me advantage.
All right. Well.
It also gives me cold resistance.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the cold at night, but it might keep you mostly warm. I'll let you roll twice, keep the highest.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it was worse than my nature. I only have an 8 in endurance.
All right. But that was still a 2? A 12. By the time you get back the next day, you are stiff with cold. It was not a fun night for you.
Mm-hmm.
Your armor kept you from getting frostbite because, again, you slept in a frozen wood with snow in a tree. The only reason you don't have frostbite is because your armor saved you from that. But other than that, you had a terrible, terrible night, and you're probably stiff, and even then, still cold.
Still happy.
But you got some meat, fresh meat, and you get back to a roaring fire at the embassy.
I'm probably a very annoyed husband.
Yes, likely.
Who she totally avoids because she's not dealing with that.
Did you do that on purpose, Veritas, by the way?
Kind of.
Okay, I was just curious. So are we all ready to go?
As ready as we'll be. Out of character 1 moment, I have to reload roll 20. Because it's being a pain.
Okay, Karu.
You need to give me... Oh, okay. Who's using their codex?
Leilani will.
Okay.
Was that a hiccup or was that Pie being squeaky?
That was me. That was me hiccuping.
I was gonna say, I'm
That
on
was so fucking cute.
So adorable.
That was
All right.
adorable.
So, Leilani, you're activating the codex.
Yes.
All right. So, you need to tell me exactly the wording you're using as to where you want to go.
Yeah, I actually PM Show to see if he was okay with
I was
that.
gonna say, type it out.
I did. I sent it to Show first.
Yup.
Just to make sure it sounded okay to him.
Mhm.
Take us to Pelor's flying continent in a safe location to appear.
Okay. So, you're not using the name of the continent, you're just saying the flying
I don't
continent.
have the name of the continent! Does Pax know it? He never fucking gave it to us. If he has it, I'd use it.
Pax would have told her, but I can't remember.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
This is your world. I'm not making up
I
the
know.
names.
Oh,
All
good.
right. So
I
you
would
better give me
use
the
it.
name. Okay, so you're using
All
the
right.
name that Pax gives you that Show doesn't know.
Yes.
All right. So take us to this continent
Like,
by name.
In a safe
in
location
a safe
to
location
appear.
to appear. Okay. You need to give me an Arcana check to activate this.
And this is why I am doing this.
I could have done it too.
39.
I'm trained in Arcana.
Okay.
I don't like it when he laughs.
All right. So,
Okay, I swear, if the DC is a 40 on something, I'm going to scream.
the codex page starts brilliantly shining, and the whole lot of you are engulfed in light. And that's where we're going to end the session.
That's what I thought.
I figured we'd end there.
Yeah.
It gives
I love
her
the
a week to
crazy
figure
mother.
out more shit. I don't think she expected us to go here next.
No!
Fair enough.
I'm not even sorry about that.
I'm totally not even sorry about that.
You guys were supposed to go
Anyways.
save the tieflings, not go find a fucking... Anyways, good night, internet. Thanks for watching.
Check us out for Magic Monsters on Monday, which might be our last session of this module.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you then.